Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Underground Live. My name is Peter. I got Alicia here running the show, and guys, we have an excellent show for you tonight, as always. And you would know that if you got our newsletter, and if you don't get our newsletter, you definitely should, because every month we give out a $500 gift card to anyone who is subscribed to our newsletter and our text alerts. That's a quick aside, and we announce it on the show. And there's no reason not to do that. A $500 gift card given away every single month to somebody who's subscribed to that. So guys, like I said, we have a super exciting show for you tonight. Tonight's giveaway, I'll just start off with that, is going to be for this pastel hypo-enchy female ball python. So all you have to do to qualify to win this guy is order anything on the site. You order a tank tagger, you become an elite member, you purchase a live animal, dry goods, frozen, anything. You place an order, you'll automatically be entered to win this guy at the end of the show, and she'll be shipped to you absolutely free of cost. Guys, we have a bunch of really cool animals in the queue below, and I have them all right here. Let me know what you want to see in the comments, and I'll start taking stuff out, and we'll start looking at some cool stuff. Guys, also, just so you know, tonight, our 10% off code for the entire site is Lucky Lizards. So if you're going to purchase anything at all, go ahead, put in the code Lucky Lizards, and you'll get 10% off anything. With tomorrow being St. Patty's Day, yes. I wanted to make the code Guinness, but that was not approved, so we ended up with Lucky Lizards. Guys, let me know in the chat if there's anything you're looking to see, and we can get it out. Also, let me go ahead and put this guy away. Where did I put the bag? No, I got it here. Also tonight, guys, we are doing live auctions just like we do every single live. You have to be an elite member to participate in all of our auctions. Guys, we do 9 auctions every single day that last for 2 hours, have no reserve, and ship absolutely for free. But you got to be an elite member to participate in them. So tonight's live auctions are going to be for a 10-pack of they're a type of I'm sorry, not dairy cow. They're a type of rubber ducky isopod called a Jupiter isopod. We sell them for $39 each, and we're auctioning 10 of them. So that's going to be a $400 retail value, and I guarantee it's going to go for a lot less. So if you're new to the live auctions, most auctions run for 2 hours. We came up with the live auctions are going to run for 1 hour each. So that's going to just give you guys a better chance to get something at a cheaper price. Our second live auction is going to be for this absolutely beautiful female panther chameleon. I think we retail these guys for $300, so that's going to be a $300 retail value, and it'll probably go for at least 50% off. And like I said, all auctions ship for free, but you have to be an elite member to do that. So besides auction access, elite members are going to get 5% off any order they place for anything on the entire site. You're going to get a free monthly UG Mon card shipped right to your door, and all kinds of other great stuff. And we're working on a lot of other cool stuff for Elite 2 coming up. So, do we have any questions, Alicia? Any requests?
So Jay wants to see that female Greek tortoise.
Oh.
Did we bring her up?
No, she is next door.
Still missing?
She made a mess, so I had to change her bag. But we will definitely get her in a little bit.
Do you want to show the ball pythons that we have featured?
Yes, guys, we have a ton of really nice morph ball pythons.
Ooh, actually, do you want to start off with that Amazon with a real banger tonight?
I do. Guys, for anybody, if you're into arboreal snakes, like, you know, you like Amazons, you like emeralds, you like chondros, this is a truly, truly special. I don't think I've ever seen an Amazon quite this pretty. Guys, look at that thing. Let me get them on the macro. Guys, look at the red. Let me get him.
I named it the Cherry Red.
Look, the Cherry Red?
Amazon tree boa.
Guys, this is the Cherry Red Amazon tree boa. I would have called them blood red, personally. Yeah. Look at that thing. Absolutely incredible. This is about a juvenile. These guys get around 5 feet. Arboreal animal. Obviously, they eat rodents. Really incredible. And look at that guy. And guys, you can get 10% off him with the code Lucky Lizards in honor of St. Patrick's Day coming up. What do we got this guy priced at?
He is at $199.
That's it?
That's it.
$200, and this is the only one we got, obviously. Truly incredible. Look at that, guys. Look at the blood red on that thing's head. If I can get him to focus a little bit. Absolutely incredible.
Drop the link. And then they also do want to see those crested geckos.
Oh, yes. I saw, who was it, said something about the...
Blackjack.
Blackjack said that they're going to be adult crested. Absolutely. I have some really nice ones. Here, let me go ahead and grab those guys right now for you. Oh, man.
Oh, I need to activate that out.
Yeah, these are absolutely incredible. Look at this full pinstripe, high contrast. This is a boy. Let's see if our toggle will work today.
No.
Negative.
Are you using the right button?
Boom. Yes, I think.
Okay.
It's enter, right?
No, it's that one.
No,
yeah,
it's not
okay.
working. Guys, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. That'd be an incredible breeder right there. The cream up the side. I think they might call this a quad stripe. I don't know a ton about Cresty genetics, but definitely a full pinstripe down the back, high contrast male. You can tell. You can see that right there. Really nice male. And this one is number 2. We're calling this one number 2, I think?
Yes. Yeah, did you have it labeled right?
I do have it labeled. I don't know why I asked you. I labeled them.
Okay, sorry.
And check out this almost full pinstripe. I think this one's a girl. Yep, this is a girl. Boom. Look at that girl. That'd be a great pairing right there. Him, her, to the one I just showed you guys. That'd be absolutely incredible. That would make definitely some full pinstripes.
How many did you bring up?
I brought
4?
up 4.
Nice.
If I can switch back.
Yes.
So guys, crested geckos are an incredible breeding project. If you just want to have fun, a fun little side project to do, make a little extra cash, Cresties are great. They're super easy to take care of. They don't need heat. They're really good at room temperature. So if you just, what I used to do, so I used to have a couple Sterilite bins. I forgot what quart they were. They're about this big, tall. I did paper on the bottom, some areas with moss, branches, leaves, things like that, and I would do 1.2 per enclosure, so 1 male and 2 females. So he would obviously continually breed with those females, and the females just basically every month would drop 2 eggs in that moss, and I'd go and take it out and put it in a little deli cup and let it sit on my shelf, and you know, a few months later you'll have some crested geckos, and they just keep breeding. They just keep breeding. They're a great breeding project, super fun to do as well. Do you have any questions, Alicia? Do you have mangrove? I think we have some mangrove monitors. I didn't bring any up here tonight, but yeah, you definitely search on the website and you'll definitely see some for sure.
Indonesian blue tongue skink, is that a key? What is that? That's a.
Do
we have that?
I don't think we have it. I think it's just an Indonesian. It's not like a Key Island or a Maruki or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at some more of these Cresties that I got. So these are the other 2. Check out this, another pinstripe. This is a male. Absolutely beautiful. Super easy to sex. Crested geckos, guys. You can see he's got some bolas right there. And then the female will not. Obviously, guys, a lot of geckos will drop their tails and regenerate them. Crested geckos are not one of those. They do not grow their tail back. Alicia, are we live on Instagram?
No.
It's okay. So yeah, that's an absolutely beautiful pinstripe male. Look at this. Oh, this might be the quad stripe, I think, with the striping up the side like that. Absolutely incredible.
All right, you want to introduce Instagram?
David said he wants to buy a pair. Which pair, David?
Which
okay.
pair?
So this is a pair right here. All right, so here I'll put the males. So male is number 1 right there. Then the other male is number 2, this one. And then the 3 and 4 here are females. Let us know which one you're looking to get.
150, not 50. Sorry.
150.
We do have Cuban. We do have female Cubanite knolls, right? In stock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We have a bunch of Cuban night anoles. Speaking of Cuban night anoles, that's actually an excellent segue. I don't have a Cuban night anole. I have something related to a Cuban night anole. This guy is called a Cuban false chameleon, and you might be saying, "Oh, Peter, that's a chameleon. It's not a night anole." Guess what? It actually is a species of anole. If you look at the shape of his head, he actually looks a ton like a night anole. Look at that guy. Super cool. I remember the first time I saw these. My buddy Manny showed them to me, and I didn't even know what they were. So yeah, they're called a false chameleon because they have some of the characteristics of a chameleon, but they're actually an anole species, just like the Cuban Knights. And you can see when you look at the profile of the head, that's where you can really see the difference, or see the similarity. And obviously, Cuban night anoles can be a little feisty, you know, if you get the wild caught ones here down in Florida. These guys are super tame, make good pets. They don't get very big, so you know you just feed them crickets. Super easy to care for. Someone just asked, any geckos? Where were you the last 5 minutes? I was just showing some beautiful cresteds, but I do have some more geckos. I have some absolutely beautiful. I went and hand selected some really nice adult gargoyles, and I'll go ahead and get some of those guys out right now. Oh man, they all fired down on me.
What?
Oh man, they're still pretty, guys. When I got this guy out of his enclosure,
I switched over.
Thank you.
He's a runner.
If you guys know anything about New Caledonia geckos, they are, I don't want to say suicidal, but they will jump at an inopportune time and take their lives into their own hands. Guys, when I pulled this guy out, all this right here was blood red. So the geckos like the cresteds and the leechies and the guards, they fire up and fire down. So there'll be times when they display more color and times when they display a good amount less color. So this is a boy. This boy is showing a little bit less color right now, but I'm telling you this right here, maybe throughout the night, he'll go ahead and fire back up, and that'll get that absolutely brilliant red again. All right, what else we got?
I do have an order shout out.
Oh, nice. You want to switch me back?
I believe Virginia was talking about how she didn't know that we had Exoterra tortoise caves.
Oh, yeah?
So she got one this live.
Out.
Nice.
What was the name?
Virginia.
Virginia.
She got a tortoise cave.
For anybody who's just joining us, Virginia, because she made a purchase on the site, it was for dry goods. She's now automatically entered to win a pastel hypo enchi female ball python, which we're going to give away at the end of the show.
And Colton just became an elite member.
Oh, shout out Colton.
He's also entered to win.
Colton, you're also entered to win. And Colton, I'm telling you, elite it's the best value in the industry, and it's not even close. I mean, who offers free overnight shipping on animals? Nobody.
All right.
We do.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And then somebody wants to know what live insects are we feeding adult cresties. She got hammy in one of the other lives, which is and it's only been eating Pangea. What do you suggest?
Yeah, I mean that's not uncommon. It's really just Pangea and crickets. You can try small roaches like the red runners or something like that. They like actually roaches are probably the best insect. They're I think a little bit more nutritious than the crickets are. So yeah, you can definitely do some of those for sure.
And then it looks like David wants to purchase 2 and 4 of the crested geckos.
Oh, nice.
If you want that pair, just go ahead and add 2 crested geckos to your order.
Wait, was 2 the one we had at 2? No.
Yeah, he wants to see them again. If you
okay. Oh, 2 and 1?
2 and 4,
2
I believe.
2 and 4 of the cresteds.
Yeah, David, if you add them both to your cart, then
you want to switch back?
We'll be able to get those for you. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, so this is 2 and 4. Man, yeah, that is the pairing I would get for sure. For sure. You'll make some absolutely killer pinstripes with that. And guys, like I said, crested geckos are like factories. They just pump out eggs every single month. A great breeding project. If you just want to do something for fun or you're trying to make a little bit extra cash, you know, they're definitely a great option for sure. Yeah. What else do we got? What's up from Chicago? Oh, it's Paula.
Oh, and then I also
Paula's in Chicago.
No way. And then I have somebody wants you to give a rundown on leopard gecko care.
Leopard gecko care is super simple. It's a lot what a lot of people's first reptile is. They don't need a huge tank. You can do something as small as a 10-gallon if you want to give them, you know, a good amount of space. A 20 long is more than enough. He can live in that his whole life. I recommend a sand mat. A lot of people used to do the calcium. It can lead to impaction, so I recommend the sand mat. I think Exoterra makes it. You know, you can do a dry hide and a humid hide to help him get that shed off. With lizards, guys, it's super important that they shed cleanly around their fingers, or their toes, I should say. Because a lot of times, if they don't get that shed off their toes, they'll grow, that shed will constrict blood flow, and they'll end up losing the digits. So that's something super important when it comes to getting lizards to shed. But yeah, food, they're going to eat crickets, small bugs, worms, stuff like that. Super simple. In the high heat, they like belly heat, so I recommend under tank heat or something like that. That's really all you got to do. Not too much more than that. And calcium powder. What's up? What else?
And somebody else was interested in number 1 and 3.
1 and
for
3
the crested
for the cresties?
Yes.
1 and 3, yes. This was the other pair. If we can switch back. Absolutely beautiful boy and girl.
How many adult gargoyles did you bring up?
Sorry. About 4. 2 pairs.
Nice.
Check that out. Boom. Male and female. Guys, if you guys have never felt the skin of one of these geckos, they feel so soft. It's like leather. It's not scaly or anything like a snake or an iguana or something like that. Super smooth, soft skin. Look how pretty that goes. If I can get her in front. Oh.
How do you buy one of these geckos?
What?
Go over
Give
to
him a
our
link. Hit him with
website.
a link, Alicia.
Where's the link?
Hit him with a link. How much?
Okay, what is a good animal that I could buy for $80? An easy cage setup, like a custom tub, including shipping and
Go
all.
ahead and switch back. $80. Honestly, I'm not gonna be able to answer that question. There's a lot of variables, and I would have to look at what we have available. It's gonna be tough to do. How much are the cresteds? All right, so
they're $150 each, I believe.
Yeah, $150 each.
So a pair would be.
Pair would be $300.
Yes.
And if you purchase one, obviously don't forget to use that code Lucky Lizards, and you'll get 10% off, which will be $30 off. Or if you're super smart, you'll go ahead and sign up for Elite. You'll win an auction tonight, and then add those cresteds to your order, and that'll all ship for free. That's a veteran move right there. We got a couple of customers that do that consistently. That's a veteran move, how you avoid shipping. When are you getting Gaboon and Rhino Vipers? Unfortunately, I don't know the next time we're going to be getting any more of that stuff. I used to keep the venomous at our old warehouse, and man, I'd have dozens of baby Gaboons and 4 or 5 big, huge adults and Rhino Vipers and Puff Adders and all these incredible animals. Guys, this is going to sound super weird, but when I would get so excited when one of my adult Gaboon Vipers would take a poop, because I would know that I was going to find 4 or 5 nearly inch-long fangs in there, and I'd clean them up and stuff, and I miss those days. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't do too much venomous anymore. The state of Florida has made it really difficult to do it, and they just keep moving the goalposts. So we have a couple things right now. We have 2 Sputatrix, Javan spitting cobras. One's leucistic and one's a pie. They're absolutely beautiful animals. But yeah, that's all we got in as far as venomous goes right now. Any more questions, Alicia? Or should we see another animal?
Yeah, do you want to show that apricot?
Apricot.
I'm very
yes,
fond
guys.
of it.
This is so. We decided to do something a little different for this live. So guys, we have a ton of animals here. Obviously, you know, it's what we do. So every once in a while, we'll get an animal, you know, who's not considered A grade. He's a perfect animal, but we don't usually sell that kind of stuff because we try to put out obviously the best animals possible. So a lot of the times they'll become pets for our caretakers, like this guy right here. So this is Captain Jack Sparrow. This is a one-eyed Pac-Man frog that my lovely girlfriend has been caring for the last few months. He's got damage to that eye. Who knew frogs jump? He's got damage.
He's a very active one.
He's very active.
Very
Obviously,
active.
you can see he's incredibly healthy.
Very healthy.
He's got damage to that right eye right there.
My gosh.
But he's perfectly healthy. My beautiful girlfriend has been taking care of him, and he's a great animal. What do we have him listed as?
I actually forgot.
So guys,
I think he's only $15.
15.
Yeah.
You want to switch back? Yeah. So guys, that's our pirate Pac-Man frog that we're gonna go ahead and try to get a good home to. He's not, like I said, he's not considered A grade because he at some point he had something wrong with his eye, but he's a perfectly healthy animal, and we just want to get him a good home. We've had him here for months. He's been doing really well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to get that guy a new home. So obviously, whoever wants to get Captain Jack Sparrow right there will also be entered to win the Hypo NG Pastel Ball Python that we're going to be giving away at the end of the show, just like with any purchase. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Peter. This is Underground Live. I got Elise here running the show.
Hey.
And I've got a very special guest I would like to introduce to you. Guys, so before he comes on, this guy's one of my best friends, one of the best friends I ever had. He was my mentor with venomous. He taught me everything I know about venomous, how to handle, how to pack, how to do all that stuff. He's got an absolutely incredible venomous collection himself. In his name, he is an old school he's an underground OG, Mr. Philip Wolf. What is it on Instagram?
Venom Exchange Radio.
Venom Exchange Radio. He does. How many podcasts you got these days?
We got two. I've got two running right now. So we're part of the Herpetoculture Network.
Okay.
And every Monday night we have a live show called Snakes and Stogies.
Snakes and Stogies.
Mostly just overall herpetoculture, and then once a month we put out an episode of Venom Exchange Radio, which is basically a podcast dedicated to venomous animals and the people that love them. So
cool.
We put that out once a month. Venom Exchange Radio. My Instagram is knobtails.ig because I love knobtail geckos. Who doesn't, right? And but yeah, it's the Herpetoculture Network and Venom Exchange Radio.
Very cool, guys. Phil's gonna be helping me out for a little bit, showing some animals. This man is as knowledgeable as it gets, and people in the community. People know that. Phil, what got you into all this? What got you into the...
Oh, man. Honestly, underground.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you're a kid, and you have a fascination. Most moms aren't too keen on keeping snakes. Yeah. It's just a trend, so I wasn't allowed, and my mom was cool enough to get me a leopard gecko when I was a wee little one. And it was like, oh, you can have snakes when you're older, snakes when you're older, snakes when you're a grown-up, right? And then we actually moved locally to underground when I was 14 or so. And I was going there at least once a week. I was like, Ma, we gotta go. Ma, we gotta go. Ma, we gotta go. And I just became, I look at these guys as family. And it's been decades now, dare I say. And everything from leopard geckos to cobras to giant pythons and beautifully ornate Uromastyx.
Yep. Guys, that's an absolutely brilliant segue. Guys, this is another one of the animals like the Pac-Man frog that I was just talking about. We got a guy here, George, who is obsessed with Uromastyx. He takes incredible care of them. This is an absolutely beautiful male. You can see, obviously, by the incredibly bright color. Beautiful male yellow Uromastyx that he's got some real minor damage to his scales there on his tail. It's completely healed. It's nothing that's going to affect him in any way. But this is another one that has been our pet for the last, I don't know how, maybe 6 months. George has been taking absolutely great care of him. Look how fat that guy is. Look at him. So yeah, guys, this is another animal that wouldn't be considered A grade, but we're gonna try to get to a new home tonight on the live.
He's just his scales.
Yeah.
On his tail.
Just real minor issue with his scales. It's not a wound or fresh or anything like that. He's just missing a few things. So, what do we have him listed as?
200.
But what's the ad called? Is it just yellow Euro?
Imperfect. Super yellow Uromastyx.
Imperfect super yellow Uromastyx, guys. Absolutely incredible animal. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant color. These guys are mainly herbivorous. They're going to eat fresh greens and lentils and things like that. They like it super high heat, super dry. They're out of North Africa, and we're going to try to...
I don't know if Austin priced this one. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but guys, we're going to try to get this guy a new home tonight. Absolutely brilliant color. So these guys are sexually dimorphic. What that means is you can look at them and tell the difference between male and female. The males in these guys are going to show this absolutely brilliant coloring, and the females are not going to be quite so bright. But yeah, absolutely incredible animal. Very minor imperfection. Most people probably wouldn't even notice it if it wasn't pointed out. But Uromastyx, incredible animal.
The perfect pet lizard for someone who doesn't want to feed crickets.
Yes, exactly. That is an excellent point. If you don't want to feed crickets, or you're trying to keep your animals vegan like some kind of maniac or something, boom, there you go.
I'll tell you, I've seen. I'll tell you, I've seen. Let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
So, I've seen a lot of Uromastyx over the years. Dare I say, hundreds, right? And a lot of times people get concerned. Which camera's the close-up one?
Over
Oh,
here.
right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Let me know,
All right.
yeah.
So,
Switch over.
first of all, you can see he's obviously terrified of me and running away. They're great lizards because they're super tolerant of our love. They always have this weird skin. See how that's kind of like little squishy skin, which I think is super cute. But even though they have this chubbiness to them, right? We can give them a little squeeze. They get super duper flat, and they flatten their body out like a flat stone. And that's how they soak up all the heat. And a lot of people get weary about, oh, I live in a northern state, it gets cold, I need to have heat. These guys live in the desert where it gets super cold at night and then really, really hot during the day. So if you have any reservations about keeping a desert species because of where you live, or because of temperament, or honestly because of size, I mean, he's full grown, this is like the perfect pet lizard. Doesn't eat bugs, super tolerant of temperature, easy to handle, good for kids as long as they don't drop them. And I mean, here, can we get, let's do this. I'm going to point him up. Look how cute that guy is.
Nice. Show him that belly.
Oh yeah, let's see the belly. Here, sorry buddy, we're going to flip you over real quick. Look at that yellow belly. Crazy. Crazy lizards. Really cool desert enclosure with sand and rocks and cacti.
Cacti.
Somebody is asking, are the habitats of Euro similar to bearded dragons?
In captivity, you could absolutely do it. You could totally get away with having a very, very similar habitat at home, enclosure, if you will. In the wild, they can be similar, but it's completely different parts of the planet. So, just keep
In
that in mind.
captivity, it's gonna be super hot, super dry.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It's really cool to keep them on different types of reptile sand. You guys have sand on the website, right? Or no?
I do. I think so.
So different types of reptile sand. That way you're not having to get sand from Home Depot or from outside in your yard. You're getting nice, clean, bug-free, bacteria-free sand. And much like your house cat, they're gonna poo in the sand, and it's gonna clot up into a little nugget, and you can just sand sift much like you'd scoop cat litter. So it's a super easy to take care of.
Doesn't
lizard.
smell anywhere near as bad as a cat.
Doesn't smell anywhere near as bad as a cat. So yeah.
All right, Alicia, do we have any more questions? I think we do.
Can Jacksons breed with rainbow Jacksons?
Yeah, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure they can. I know they're the same species, so I don't see why not.
Did you bring up any baby cresteds?
I did not bring any baby crested. We do have some available on the site for sure, but I didn't bring any. What I did bring is this absolutely beautiful juvenile Nicaraguan tiger rat snake. Was it Spilotes? Spilotes. Guys, this I'm a colubrid guy. If it's not venomous, I like rat snakes. That's my thing.
Yeah.
These guys are absolutely incredible. They're just, for me, they're just a little bit more exciting than something like a boa or a python. They have a little bit more personality, in my opinion. They move around a little bit more, and they're just more fun to handle. Like these guys, how big do these get? Like 8 feet?
Bigger.
9 feet?
I mean, Nicaraguans are right around like 3 meters to 4 meters.
Yeah, these things get absolutely giant. I mean, and look, he's super tame. A lot of people are like, oh, rat snakes, they're mean, they bite. They can. Anything can bite, but obviously you can see it's better if you're worried about something like that. It's always better to get the animal when it's smaller, obviously, so it can be used to being handled. And if it does tag you, you're not getting bit by an 8-foot rat snake. God, these are absolutely incredible animals. Rodent eaters, super easy to care for. I think they'd be considered semi-arboreal, I guess.
I would consider them very arboreal.
Very arboreal.
Space. There's no reason why you can't keep it in your house as long as you have some space for them.
Yeah. Super cool. This guy's probably about 3 feet at the moment. Any questions?
I do have order shout out.
Order shout outs. Let's hear them.
I can do an order shout out for Amy. She just became elite.
Oh, shout out Amy.
Tim also purchased some feeding tongs with his Lucky Lizards code.
Nice. Don't forget to use those, guys. Anything you're buying.
And let me see. Ooh, Marissa bought Captain.
Oh yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack.
Nice. You're gonna get a great pet. Yeah, it's a great Pac-Man frog. Like I said, my girlfriend's been taking care of that guy for months now. And can you see him?
Write my name on him.
Oh yes. Write your name. Are you stealing him?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I just might.
Why is the frog gone?
What else? Oh, guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a giveaway tonight.
Oh yeah, can you show? Somebody asked to show
the ball.
Python. Yeah.
We're doing a giveaway tonight for a juvenile female pastel hypo enchi ball python, and the way you enter to win that ball python is you just buy anything. You can buy the cheapest thing we have on the site, which I think is an elite membership, which is $6.99. With that, you get all kinds of crazy stuff. And
Ooh, look at this ball.
Look at that ball. You can buy a tank tagger right there, and you'll automatically be entered to win. Phil, why don't you show them that absolutely beautiful animal?
I'm gonna go. Can I go to the zoom in, please?
Yes, sir.
Let's get a look at this.
That's a 3-gene snake.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the focus. The camera does not do it justice.
No.
This thing has crazy hues going all along the sides here, if you can see. Right there. Great pattern. Couple bullseyes on the side. Try and open them up a little bit. Sorry, buddy. And great body weight. No indention. Just an awesome looking specimen with copious amounts of potential for breeding and pairing. Excuse me. Obviously, they get the name ball python because they like to roll in a ball.
Phil, why don't you tell people what they used to call ball pythons? The old common name.
The old common name?
Yeah.
It's Python regius, that's the scientific name, which is the royal python. And the reason why they call them the royal python is because in most parts of West Africa, these snakes are actually revered as royalty. There's actually shrines and temples in West Africa dedicated to the royal python. So most other English-speaking countries, such as the UK, they're gonna call it a royal python. And in fact, they kind of make fun of us calling it ball pythons. But we like our ball pythons. We'll stick to ball pythons. But if you feel that you want to give your ball python a little more regalness, you can call them a royal python. Look at the stripe on that tail. Look at that. It's killer.
Oh, what's up, Jonathan Hosley from Alabama? I saw you got that gargoyle gecko, I believe, on the last live.
I have some questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Somebody is saying, how do you get free shipping? Because they keep hearing you say free shipping on something.
There's one way to get free shipping. You have to be an elite member and win an auction. That's how you get free shipping, guys. So elite members get a whole bunch of things. The main thing about it is that you get access to our auctions. We run 9 2-hour auctions every single day, starting at 6 a.m., ending at midnight, Monday through Sunday. They never stop. You can win an auction, and then you get free shipping. Most of our auctions sell for at least 50% off. I think we had one go for $26 shipped this past week. So what you can do, what a lot of people do, is they'll win an auction, you get free shipping, and maybe that wasn't something that they necessarily wanted, but there was another animal they wanted on the site. They will just add that to their auction order, and that will ship with your auction for absolutely free. Guys, so speaking of auctions, our first live auction went live 15 minutes ago, and it was for a 10 count of the, let's switch here, of these absolutely awesome, it's going to be tough to see, they're so small. These are a type of rubber ducky isopod called a Jupiter isopod. Guys, these things, I think were only discovered a few years ago, right? In Thailand. We sell them for $39.99 each. Each of these little goofballs here is $40, and we're auctioning 10 of them off, so that's a $400 value, and I guarantee it's going to go for much, much, much less than that. So make sure you're an elite member so you can participate in the auction, guys. These guys are super fun. either there we go, just to keep as pets, or you can obviously have them in like a bioactive setup where they'll help clean your tank. So if you're lazy like me, you won't have to clean your tank so much. So you get some of these guys, you get some springtails, and boom, you got a bioactive setup. So that's our first live auction. If we can switch back, that is going to be live for the next 45 minutes. It's going to go until 8:15, and Phil, if you would be so kind, it's going to go at end at 8:15, and I guarantee it's going to go for much, much less than the retail price. And then we have a second live auction, which just went live a few minutes ago, for a female panther chameleon. I think he's in this bag. Where was he? Yeah, right here. Guys, so a female panther chameleon. If you guys don't know about panther chameleons, you should. Oh, man. If you guys were here when I brought her out the first time, look how much she's changed. Look how much lighter she is right now. She was super dark. So guys, in panther chameleons, if you don't know anything about chameleons and you've seen like a super colorful, like a real picture of a super colorful chameleon, the odds are it was an ambilobi or ambanja, one of those different locales, panther chameleon. But I bet you're saying, oh, that's not super colorful. It's like peach and dark brown. That's true. Only the males will get that absolutely brilliant blues and reds and things like that, and the females get this absolutely incredible peach color on them. Super cool animal.
That was so fast. She was just like
right?
really light and then dark.
Yeah, super cool. So this is going to be our second live auction, and like I said, you got to be an elite member to take place in any auctions. And these live auctions are a little special. They only go for 1 hour instead of 2 hours. So that one started at 7:30 Eastern time. It's going to end at 8:30 Eastern time.
Someone wants to see Senegals.
Ooh, Senegals. I don't know if we brought them.
Did we bring them?
I don't think so. No. We didn't bring Senegals, but we did bring some other African chameleons. If we want to go ahead and grab, Phil, why don't you go ahead and grab one of those helmetids? Or that's an Elliot's. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Get the pair.
Yeah, that's an Elliot's. Helmeted or flippers. Oh, guys. Oh, man, I got to show you these things, too. Oh, man, yeah. Guys, we brought a sun spider. If you guys have never seen a sun spider, it's a super bizarre animal. Super crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and see the sun spider. Guys, these things are... And this is like the one... so there's a camel spider, and then there's a sun spider. The camel spider is the hairless version of the sun spider, which is what we have right now. I believe a sulfugid? Sulfugid is scientific something. If we could switch, Alicia. Guys, look at that thing.
Molly was petting it earlier.
Look at that fuzzy little creepy... So, Phil, these aren't spiders, right?
No, so they're arachnids. They're in that arachnid family of spiders and scorpions. However, they don't have actual venom like a scorpion or a spider does. They do have these crazy mandibles, basically giant cutting jaws. They have two on the top and two on the bottom, and they kind of go back and forth. You can see in the camera, they kind of go back and forth like a saw. And what they do is their saliva actually has an anticoagulant and an anesthetic in it. So not only does the victim not really feel it being bitten, but it also keeps the blood flowing, keeps the juices going, so that the spider, if you will, can continue to feast. These ones have these little hairs on them that help them sense the things in the sand around them. You can hold them. They may pinch you. I'm probably not going to do it right now just because I don't want them to run away. They get kind of skittish. But these hairs are used in the desert to find their way around in the sand, especially at night. They have very primitive eyes. See those two little dots? That's actually a cluster of eyes on top. And what they'll do is they'll dig in the burrows, and it's pitch black, you can't see anything, and they'll use these hairs to feel the wind on the sand, to feel the sand around their burrow. They can use them to detect certain levels of humidity. Fascinating little creatures, and they're fairly easy to keep in captivity. As long as you give them something to dig in, like aspen bedding, or some calcium sand, or even like excavator sand, the Zoomed excavator sand, you can make a lot of really cool tunnels just by taking your finger in the wet sand and just making a little start to a tunnel, and then they'll do the rest of the work. Super fascinating little bugs. You can keep them in something this size, and they'll be more than content, and just feed them crickets. Actually, see the fangs right there.
I always thought they looked like a predator's mouth, kind of.
Oh, very
like
much.
the color
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
like
exactly.
everything.
Very much predator's mouth. But you can see, even though they are kind of creepy and scary looking, they're super docile. I mean, I'm petting it. Oh, don't like that.
That's called catching a feist right there.
Right? See how it just kind of nuzzles down in the bedding? Kind of finds the perfect spot.
Guys, if you're watching on just Instagram, you got to get to ugrlive.com so you can see these macro shots of these creepy little bugs.
All right.
Oh, guys, I really wanted to show this off. If we can go back. So, guys, everybody knows the red-eye crocodile skink, right? Super cool, incredible, one of the coolest looking animals in the world, in my opinion. A lot of people don't know they're less popular. I don't know if you call it cousin. I think they're the same species, but the white-eyed crocodile skink. And a lot of people, they don't like them as much because they don't get the red ring around the eye, which is understandable. But guys, we just got some white-eyed crocodile skinks, like ones I've never seen before. These things, they almost look pied. They're absolutely incredible. Have you ever seen them like that?
No, look at that.
That's wild, right?
That's wild.
It's
very much a juvenile color that never
went away.
Yeah.
If we want to switch, Alicia, guys, look at these things. These things are usually just a dark brown, almost black. Look at the variation in color on these guys, and we got a bunch of them like this. Really cool. Obviously, just like the red-eye crocodile skink. As far as care goes, you can do a 20 long. They're super tiny animals. They're not going to get too much bigger than this. But guys, so all this color here on the back is usually just like this right here. So this color is what they almost always are, but they have all this lighter patterning.
Someone said they're surprised they're so tame. Are they usually not tame?
No, guys, these things are just about as tame as an animal gets. Look at him. He's just hanging out. I'm not even holding him. He's just holding on to me, just chilling. I've never seen one bite or anything like that. They eat small bugs like crickets. They like to swim. They like a damp environment. You could do it in a 10-gallon if you want. They don't really need heat.
The first time they were ever successfully bred in captivity was a zoo in California.
Oh yeah?
And what they did is, we'll come on here. Let me see one of these things.
Take one of those guys.
Thank you very much. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're one of the only terrestrial lizards that makes audible chirps.
Do they really?
You can hear them?
Oh no, I've seen because one of the girls that works in our office, Victoria, she actually breeds these guys. They have just one egg at a time. It's super crazy. And she brought in a juvenile, and that thing was like chirping at me. I couldn't believe it. Super cool.
So this zoo, they're like, man, we don't know anything about these lizards. How are we going to breed them? Well, they looked at what the people saw in the wild in Southeast Asia, and they basically said, you know what, let's just get some old bathtubs. And what they wound up doing is they got old bathtubs, they put cinder blocks underneath them so that they would be at an angle, and they just filled it halfway full of water and threw some dirt in there. And they did it.
And they bred like that?
And they bred like that.
Really?
And obviously, that's a very simplistic setup, and we would encourage you guys to have much better husbandry than that. But that's just a testament as to how amazing these animals are that they managed to do that. You know how to tell the difference between boys and girls?
Very easily, yes. Why don't you explain it to the people?
Well, I'm gonna look.
What you got there?
It looks like mine's a girl.
Mine's a girl as well.
Okay, here's a girl as well. All right.
No.
They might be a little young. Oh, catching a feist.
It is tough to tell. So guys, the males will have what's called a toe pad on their back feet. It's just like their toes will just be a little bit wider in a kind of like a whitish color, and that's how you tell a male from a female. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Super cool animal. The white eyes are underrated. Guys, look the crazy pattern that these guys got. The whole batch we got is like this. So we have a ton available of these guys. So if you're looking to get one of these guys, don't forget 10% off Lucky Lizards, and you will get 10% off one of these guys or anything else you want on the site. And then if you purchase something, don't forget you'll be automatically entered to win our Hypo Pastel Enchi female juvenile ball python that we are going to be giving away at the end of the show.
I do have a entry for that.
An entry?
For that giveaway. David just bought a Dwarf Fishers and an Elliott's Chameleon.
Oh, nice. We just happen to have a couple of those up here right now. Guys, this is an underrated chameleon, in my opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't have the crazy color like the panther. Look at this thing. That is a Dwarf Fisher's chameleon. Like their name implies, they don't get very big. He'll get a little bit bigger than that, not too much. They got that cool horn on their face. Look at the beautiful greens and whites.
It's the same color and pattern as the bigger one, just normal pet size.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Who was that? David, you said?
David, yeah.
David. Shout out to David. Prehensile tail. Do all chameleons have prehensile tails?
I don't. Do the Namaquas not have it?
The what?
The Namaquas.
What is that?
Namaka chameleon from Namib.
From Namib?
From Namib?
I don't know. I don't know what that guy is. The pygmies don't, definitely, right?
Pygmies do, I thought.
The Porkesia?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, they're just so tiny.
They are so tiny. You know they bioluminesce?
Do they really?
Dude, Cole told me that the other day, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Then he sent me a picture of one, and yes, they do bioluminesce.
So wait, like with a black light, like
black
a,
light,
like a scorpion?
Yeah, black light, like a scorpion.
That's wild.
It's super cool. I'll show you the picture.
Super
after.
cool. Yeah. Man.
Hello from Indo. What's up, Indo?
Nice.
Where in Indonesia are you? That's so insane.
Amalu
Guys, what an age that we're in that,
I know, right?
just regular people who just work with reptiles can do a show and have people in Indonesia watch. How cool is that?
Woo! Samantha just became elite.
Oh, shout out Samantha. Guys, elite, I'm telling you, there's no better value in the industry. Auctions, 5% off the whole site.
Ooh, Jeremy just became elite.
Shout out Jeremy. Check out that Ugimon card for that Red Eye Croc skink. Boom.
You guys can go purchase that.
Yeah, guys,
on the site.
This was the one I did last month. That you can't claim anymore. So the way it works every month is I'm going to come out with a new design for the Ugimon cards, and if you're an elite member, all you have to do is go on the website and claim it. You don't have to pay anything. You just claim it. It'll create an order for us, and at the end of the month, we'll get these guys shipped out to you. What do we got here? What else? Boom. Eyelash Viper. Perch and bite. Powerful moves. What else? This is one of my favorite for sure. Leaf-tail gecko. What does he do? He doesn't move, and he pretends to be moss. It does 100 damage.
That's awesome.
Did you see the? This is the one I did last week or last
Forest
month.
dragon?
Yeah.
That's so
he
cool.
Does laser beam.
Laser beam.
That's cool, right?
That's awesome.
Guys,
you gotta get the scientific names on these.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
That's a
so
really
that way,
idea.
like kids can learn, the different genera and.
That's a good idea.
Even if it's tiny.
I was thinking just full goofball mode, not educational, but I do like that idea.
We'll throw a little education.
We'll do some educational on there moving forward. Guys, also, we do have these tank taggers. Boom, that's for chondro. Melanoid axolotl. Leucistic axolotl. Ball python hiding spot. And chondro, which I already showed you. Speaking of ball pythons, let's go ahead and take a look at some more as I drop these things everywhere. Oh, where was that highway? Yes, guys.
I saw that sitting there. It's a highway.
So, guys, this is... Do you know what makes this?
No.
Neither do I. I don't remember. But this is one of the cooler ball python morphs I've ever seen for sure. I remember the first time I saw one of these, I don't remember how many years ago. I was like, wow, that is absolutely wild. If we could switch, Alicia. I think he's about to go in a shed. That is a highway ball python.
I think it's a girl. It's a girl.
It's a girl. Mazel tov.
2023.
Guys, so if you know what a normal ball python looks like, to go from that in just, I don't know, a few decades to something that looks like this is absolutely incredible. I mean, what people have been able to do with the genetics on these ball pythons is insane. Truly beautiful, crazy color, crazy pattern. Let me switch back. So, guys, if you don't know, the way the whole ball python thing, the morph thing happened is super interesting. So, guys back in the day would get in hundreds and hundreds. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, Phil. They'd get in thousands of ball pythons, and they're all normals. There were no morphs, and they would look for what they call dinkers, right?
Yeah, ringers too.
Ringers, dinkers. They'd look for something that was just a little bit different in the color, a little bit different in the pattern, and then they would breed that to another, and then breed them back to prove out the genetics, and boom, that's where pieds came from, right? So the pieds have, like Phil just said, there was what's called a ringer. So it's like a visual tell. It's like visual het, basically.
Yeah.
It's a visual heterozygous. It let those guys know back in the day that these animals are special. They probably didn't know exactly what it was, but they saw something. They saw something. They're like, oh, this is weird. So they bred and bred back and proved out, and that's how we got pied ball pythons. You know any other ones that they came up with like that?
There's a lot like that actually.
Are there really?
Yeah, and I mean, nowhere. There's I think right now there's like 480 main morphs, something like that.
Somebody's
gonna correct me.
There's 480 main morphs, and then so many of those genes exist in one animal. Like it's the possibilities are truly endless. Like the one we're giving away tonight is a 3-gene animal. So it's hypo, which is recessive, right? Pastel, which is co-dominant. So there's a super form, and then there's Enchi, which is co-dominant as well. So that's 3 genes in one animal, and I mean it's absolutely crazy. How was it like 30 years ago? Pieds were like 50 grand.
No, less.
Less?
No, less
years ago.
Less years.
20 years ago.
The original albino ball python. Yeah. The original albino ball python. It's killing me because we see this and we're up there. And
but we got to
look at that guy.
Sorry.
Right there. So the original albino ball python, which was by ball python standards, pretty ugly in terms of like patterning. Really? And you don't remember the one with the king? So anyway, so the first albino balls that came out were probably like 110 grand or 100 grand, something like that.
For a steak.
And everyone was like, "Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy." So they dropped it down, and they really dropped it down to I think it was like $50,000 or $52,000 for one. And someone had
that was 20 years ago.
About
100 grand. That's a
no,
house.
a little older than that, maybe 25.
That's a house.
Yeah, easy.
In the mid 90s.
Yeah. So somebody had hatched out this albino ball python, and it passed away. It didn't survive. And they fed it to their king cobra. Now this was an animal that died of natural causes, and they didn't want to waste this death. So they fed it to the king cobra, but they didn't tell anyone that it died of natural causes.
Oh,
they just put it.
Uproar?
They put it on a T-shirt.
Oh no!
And of the king cobra eating the tail end of one of the first ever.
Real
albino.
quick, for the people that don't know, tell them why they would feed a king cobra ball python.
So king cobras are called king cobras because they eat other snakes. That's their primary food source.
And what's their scientific name?
Ophiophagus hana.
Which means what?
Eater of snakes.
That's right.
There you go.
Sorry, quick aside.
Yeah. So people were outraged. Absolutely outraged. And they started to produce more and more, and the price went down and went down and went down. And now we can have all these amazing animals for not a lot of money and continue that genetic lineage to see what else we can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking with my friend Manny. Like he was talking about with blue tongue skink genetics, but like it's kind of like art.
It is.
You know,
it's art and design.
Yeah, and foresight and like to get to the stage where animals like this are produced from what a normal ball python looks like to that. It's truly incredible. You know. Yeah. It's science. It's art. It's
It's X-Men.
It's X-Men.
It's X-Men. It's mutants.
It's mutants. This is Jubilee.
There you go.
Underrated.
Underrated.
She had more of a prominent role in the '90s cartoon show than
just as cool as Rogue.
Just as cool as Rogue. Yeah. And dude, what did Gambit used to call her? I think he called her Mon Cher.
Mon Cher.
Mon Cher. I don't know what that means in French, but shout out Gambit. Gambit was always my favorite X-Men. Let me know who's your favorite X-Men from the '90s cartoon. if you're old, if you're in your mid-30s like me, you know you're around to watch that back in the day. For me, it was Gambit. That dude was super cool. What they did was it in the Wolverine movie? Was he in the Wolverine movie?
I don't remember.
It was the one that came out like 10, 15 years ago. He was not cool.
I just remember Kelsey Grammer playing Beast, and that was my boy.
I thought that was perfect casting.
Brilliant.
I love. Beast is Frasier of the X-Men.
He is. He's the Frasier of the X-Men. Yeah, he's a Frasier.
Yeah, he's basically, to borrow an English term, he's like a posh.
Yes.
You know, just kind of. I heard they're rebooting Frasier. Is that accurate?
I have no idea.
With Kelsey Grammer. Yes, Alicia. Sorry, we're getting off track. Wrangle us back.
This is what happens.
Wrangle us back.
When you and I work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you bring up the striped snake?
I did. Do you know anything about these?
No.
I've never even heard of these.
It's that tiny?
Yes, he's tiny.
I was looking at that in the deli cup, trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah. How do you say it?
It's a
Bernier's.
Bernier's
striped snake. Like, we gotta go to macro because this guy.
It's called the scientific is. I don't even know if I'm gonna say this right, but the scientific is Dromaeosaurus bernieri. Bernieri.
So yeah, that's what guys. Quick note on Bernieri there. If you ever see a scientific name that ends like in an I like that, for the most part is gonna mean that it's named after the scientist who discovered it. So like Ash's spitting cobras are Naja ashii. So Ash is the name of the guy who discovered that animal.
James Ash.
James Ash, there you go. Jacksoni for Jackson Chameleon, named after some guy, Jackson, I don't know. Maybe Andrew Jackson, even. They discovered the Jackson Chameleon in Africa. But yeah. Oh, Nightcrawler, yes. Joey, shout out. Nightcrawler was super cool. I actually thought what they did with him in the movie was awesome.
Yeah.
X-Men 2?
Yeah.
Alan Cummings.
Yes, Alan Cummings.
Yeah, he was great, for
Almost
sure.
as cool as Striped Snakes.
Almost as cool as Striped Snakes, which I'm going to show you right now, or Alicia is going to yell at me again. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anything about these. I think they're a colubrid, but they're super cool.
If anybody knows anything,
absolutely
let us know.
Dorsal stripe down the whole body, which obviously is where they get their name. They're a little quick.
Can you hold it? Is it gonna be?
I can. He's just not gonna. He's gonna look better in here. Yeah. If I hold him, he's gonna start trying to run away. So super cool.
Wants to know what your favorite kind of snake is.
That is a hard question. I'll give you my top couple.
You gotta do top couple.
It's like saying I can tell you my favorite movie. I figured it out. I used to name a couple, but I'm a little shocked. It's clearly No Country for Old Men.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
All
it's
right.
the best movie ever made.
Okay.
Anyway, my favorite snakes. I love any snake.
Real quick, are you gonna go by type of snake? Like, are you like your favorite Boyd, your favorite Crotalid?
I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna freestyle.
All right.
I love any snake in the genus Atheris. So squams, the hairy bush viper, any of those little African bush vipers are absolutely incredible. Also, yeah, they're venomous. Also, I mean, I love cobras. I remember the first time I free-handled the cobra. He was there. I couldn't believe it. It was that. Remember that leucistic monocle? Yeah. I think that's Tyler's now, right? I think Tyler has that snake.
Many moons ago.
Yeah. The first time I free-handled a cobra, I was like that's like grabbing like the electric chair, just like the feeling that gives you. Yeah, that was really special.
We don't condone free handling.
We don't condone free handling.
But you were a trained professional at that point.
I was a trained professional.
You were a trained professional.
I was a trained professional in the back of a pet store. Yeah, so Atheris, cobras. My favorite cobra is the spectacle cobra. I just love how long they hood, the shape of their hood, and obviously the design on the back of it. For non-venomous, a lot of people, including Austin, would probably make fun of me for this, but I love garter snakes. Garter snakes there's so many different beautiful species of garter snake from all the way here down in South Florida.
They're ours.
They're ours.
They're American.
They are a truly American snake.
We'll let the Canadians have a couple. You know.
Canadians got a couple.
They're good
guys, if you've never seen any of the garters on the West Coast, they're absolutely incredible. Most people know about the San Francisco garter. They get reds and electric blues on them. Up in Puget Sound in Seattle, they have neon blue, absolutely incredible blue garter snakes. Down in California again, the Santa Cruz garter are black and yellow, truly beautiful. So yeah, those are definitely some of my favorite snakes. Let me know what some of your guys' favorite snakes are.
Yeah,
in the comments.
The boa man. He said that his favorite non-venomous snake is a Papuan python, and I think we have a female in stock.
We have
actually.
a Papuan python right now. We actually showed her a couple weeks ago.
You have Epadora?
Yeah. And a water python. Wait, is that the same?
No.
We have
a water python also.
You have a water python. Wait, I'm having a Jurassic Park moment. It's like, you have a T-Rex? Yeah, we have a T-Rex.
Yeah.
You have Apodora.
Yeah, Apodora. I didn't know that's the scientific name, but yeah.
Is it take-outable?
Yeah, it's
take-outable. Something we should show
It is take-outable.
Because of how majestic and incredible those animals are?
Yeah, they're incredible. That one actually...
We'll save it for a little later?
Yeah, she actually almost broke my fingers on accident. I had her, and she wrapped around here, and then, was wrapped here back to my wrist, and she just, bending my fingers back. It was actually... It was pretty funny.
I do have some order shout-outs.
Let's hear them.
Yeah.
Jonathan took advantage of our red eye croc skink regen and tails.
Oh, nice.
And a Brooks gecko.
Shout out
And
Brooks
I have
Gecko.
Joey. He ordered some cork rounds. Nice. Samuel got an axolotl tank tagger.
Oh, sweet. Which tank tagger?
Axolotl.
Yeah, if we could. I don't think I have another medium one
Okay.
up here.
And Ashley, she actually got the sun spider.
Oh, nice.
And she also did take advantage of a regen red eye croc skinks and the baby green basilisk.
Oh, sweet, guys. And all those people who just placed those orders, if you're just joining me, are entered to win, a pastel, enchi, hypo,
Can you show it again?
female juvenile ball python
Remind everyone what.
that we are going to give away. Guys, we do a giveaway every single live we do. We give away animals here. All you have to do is purchase anything on the site. You can purchase something as cheap as a tank tagger or an elite membership, a live animal, feeders, dry goods, anything you need, and you will automatically be entered to win. They'd be like downstairs or something.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll just try to show them like this.
I'll just wait.
You'll be entered to win this absolutely beautiful pastel hypo enchi ball python. And guys, if you're buying anything, if you want 10% off, code Lucky Lizards in honor of St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Yeah, we'll mail you this guy for absolutely free.
Also,
Beautiful little ball python. Go ahead.
real quick, that auction. Oh, it's not loading for me. Anyways, that auction for the Jupiter isopods are almost over.
Oh, 14 minutes left.
The current bid is only at $70. What?
70?
Yeah, 70. What
Guys,
the heck?
we're auctioning isopods that retail in the 10 count that we're doing. It would be $400 retail plus $45 shipping. $445. It's at $70. If
And
that ended right now, that would ship for $70.
that's crazy. And the the Panther Chameleon female,
Where we at?
she's only at $56. She's got 30 minutes left.
For a Panther Chameleon.
Swagger, I'll wipe it.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we have something. You guys gotta understand what we're about to do. What my dear friend Phil is risking, and what we're gonna risk right now to show you guys this absolutely incredible animal. Where's Austin and Cole? Austin is in Chicago at the Tinley show, and I think Cole is at a wedding, he told me. So you're stuck with me tonight. You're stuck with me tonight. And Phil. Where else were we? Guys, so I'm sorry. We're risking days of itchiness right now to do what we're doing.
What are you doing?
And we're gonna show you something really cool. I remember the first time I saw one of these at our retail store before I even worked there. I was like, I can't believe spiders get that big. I was like, what? That's incredible. And then I went on YouTube. I watched all these videos of them eating rodents, all kinds of crazy stuff. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
It should be on.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bro.
If we can switch to macro. Guys, if you have arachnophobia, look away. This is a Goliath bird-eating tarantula, and this one is absolutely giant. His legs are crunched up right now, and he's still the size of this deli.
It's a 6-inch deli.
Would you say this guy's an 8-inch leg span, probably?
Easily.
Easily an 8-inch. Look at the size of the abdomen on that thing. Guys, what I was talking about with the itchiness is, a lot of you guys know that spiders do what's called kicking hairs. If you want to switch back. Spiders kick hairs as a defense mechanism. And what that means is, so if you ever seen a tarantula, you know they're furry. That's like the main difference between a tarantula and a true spider is that these guys are covered in hair, and that is for defense. And so what they'll do is on their abdomen back here, they'll use one of their back legs and go like this, and those hairs will float up, and you'll get in their face. Wherever they get, they're super itchy. And the Goliaths are the worst at that. So you really got to be careful with these guys. You want to keep them nice and calm. You don't want to agitate them just because you don't want to get all itchy. But if you keep him in his cage, just open it to throw in some feeders every once in a while. That's not that bad. Let's go back over here. But guys, how incredible is that? Look at the size of that thing.
Here, put your hand on the lid to show the scale of your hand.
That is a tarantula. Look at that. There's my hand. Now let's get something everybody knows.
Ballpoint pen.
Knows the size of. Oh,
Here's
I was literally about to put my credit card on the thing. Like everybody knows the size of the credit card. Wrong. Here's a nice pen. Look at the size of that. Absolutely, guys. These guys will eat obviously crickets, roaches, worms. You can even do every once in a while a small rodent. Truly incredible animals. Terrestrial, obviously being this big, it's not going to be.
Do we have a price on that guy?
What's the price on this guy, Alicia?
I will have to.
We are going to look that up right now. I'm sure we can get a link in the description, a link in. I watch too much YouTube.
I'll also say that I don't know if it's...
They're 80.
80 bones.
$80. Now, by far it is not a beginner spider. There are other spiders that are much better for beginners. But, that being said, if you already have a handful of tarantulas, if you've already got some pink toes, you got the rosehair, maybe you have a Brazilian black, and you want something that gets a little bit bigger, they actually are really good spiders. They're not crazy. They're not flighty. They're just very defensive. They like it calm. They like it relaxed. So if you have a really cool, say, 30-gallon tank or 40-gallon breeder tank and you want to set it up with the leaf litter, make it look like the jungle floor and have this thing crawling around, they're actually really great spiders. They don't kick nearly as much as the reputation on the internet says. They just like it calm. Obviously, I would not recommend holding one, but if you want to get a really cool big spider that doesn't cost a lot of money and is relatively simple to take care of and you already have some cool tarantulas and scorpions and stuff, go with the bird eater.
Yeah. They're so great.
Great spiders.
I love tarantulas. Thomas Malloy said he paid $37 for some rainbow millipedes on auction and stacked a common snapper on it. Such a great deal. Elite member is so worth it, guys. Thank you so much, Thomas. Guys, we came up with Elite. So we wanted to do this subscription thing, and we're like, me, Austin, and Drew were like, guys, the value needs to be overwhelming. Like I was just thinking, there's so many subscriptions that people have these days, whether it be, obviously Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, Amazon, whatever, Uber One or whatever it's called. Like, I was like, I don't think people are gonna do another subscription unless the value is just incredible. So that's what we did with Elite. So when we first started it 2 years ago, we did 2 auctions a week. 2 auctions a week. I think it was one on Monday and one on Thursday, something like that. And then as it grew, we started to do more and more auctions. And then we did four auctions a day, Monday through Friday. Now we do 9 auctions every day of the week. Monday through Sunday, every single week we do 9 auctions.
That's fantastic.
It's absolutely incredible. Yeah. So they most auctions for reptiles in the industry are like 3 days. I'm like, that's not exciting. I want them to be exciting. So they're 2 hours long, they have no reserve, and they ship for free. Hey guys, we have people that win a ton of auctions, and they stack them all together, and we send a big box of animals to their house every week, and they do it almost weekly.
My favorite part is that when you get the animals that, well, I hate saying the word B grade or not top tier, like that pack man that had the missing eye.
Yeah.
That's an awesome pet animal. Gonna get bigger, gonna grow.
Healthy.
Dude, do you remember Old One Eye?
Old One Eye.
Tell about Old One Eye.
I got a budget frog that nobody wanted. And
how big was it?
I mean,
the size of my hand.
I mean,
it was
like
enormous.
That, it was huge. It was like a saucer, right?
Yeah, it was a monster.
And Old One Eye only had one eye, and that frog. Do you guys have videos of Pete going?
I'm sure we do.
Okay,
on
so
old
budget,
20 minutes underground.
Frog, yeah, old 20 minutes underground.
Oh, we actually have that video that went viral of Pete. We have, how many,
on the floor,
how many views
right.
it has? It has like 200 million views.
Oh my gosh.
200 million views of of this budget screaming.
But I had that frog for at least a decade, and I got it as an adult.
Yeah, he was big.
And he was so much fun, and he had one eye, and I got him on an auction for super cheap. Yeah. So not only did I get into species I wanted to keep, I got a really cool pet, and that pet got a good home because he wasn't perfect.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and that's the thing. It's just like, you don't always want to put that kind of stuff out. People are like, oh, underground selling Pac-Man frogs with one eye. It's like, look, sometimes whether he was born like that or something happened to him before we got him, that's how he came into us, and we've been caring for him, and we just want to get him a good home. Is that Euro still available?
Yeah, that Euro's still available.
Let's take a look at that guy.
Yeah.
You want to show that Amazon again after that?
Absolutely. What about the Gargs or the crest? Did anybody buy any Gargs?
No.
No.
This is another
we have so many
Euro.
people. We should show the crest.
Guys, yeah, we're gonna bring those guys back out. And guys, just like we were just talking about, something that's not technically A grade. This absolutely. How are you gonna tell me that animal's not A grade? Look at him. Look how beautiful he is. Bright yellow. He's got a few chipped scales on his tail, which is not uncommon for these guys. These guys are from a super harsh environment. But look, guys, a perfectly healthy. I would say he's better than healthy. He's been eating maybe even a little bit too much. That boy's fat. Male, beautiful yellow uromastics. And like I said, our guy George, he loves uromastics. He loves Egyptians and any other ones that we get into ornates these guys. And he's just been taking care of this guy for the last 6 months or so. And we're like, hey, we got a platform where we can show you guys the animal and try to get him a good home. And that's what we're doing tonight. All right, guys, let's take a look at some.
The Amazon?
The Amazon, or do you want to see the geckos?
Whatever
Let's take a look at the Amazon, because Amazon, I mean, did you see that thing?
I walked up, and to be honest,
Wild, right?
I kind of...
Absolutely
I'll
wild.
look dead in the camera when I say this. You guys are very lucky that you get the opportunity to get this stellar animal. Finding an Amazon that is this healthy, with this color, and I'm at a loss for words. Can I take him out?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's try and take this little guy out. We'll be nice and gentle.
He didn't bite me earlier.
Cool. Ow! Famous last words.
Famous last words.
Famous last words.
Only one available.
The only...
Look at this. Can I go? I'm gonna go.
You got to get him on there. You got to get him on the macro.
The macro. Look at this specimen. Incredible.
Beautiful.
Crazy reds, burgundies, hints of chocolate with some cream on the saddle tips. Look at it. Awesome starburst head pattern, if I can get a little closer. I mean, just an incredible animal. Absolutely incredible animal. A full tail. I'm going to try not to touch that tail because I don't want to spook him and get bit. One more time. He's watching Peter. But look at that tail. Look how long that tail is. It's crazy.
How much is that guy listed at, Alicia?
It's at 200.
200
Use
bones.
Code Lucky Lizards for 10% off.
Which is $20 off. And guys, that's honestly, that should be a $350 snake.
If not more.
That thing is, that's screaming.
And if you're interested in getting garden boas or Amazon boas, however you want to call them, these arboreal boas that come from Central and South America, and you're looking to do some breeding projects, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, maybe in a few years when you get a good little group of animals together and you're looking for that extra female that just has a little more pizzazz, this thing is going to be great to raise up.
Are we able to sex it?
I don't want, he's so small.
He's small, right?
I don't want, I can take a look. I saw Dennis was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super tiny.
It's super small. It might be female. It's got a super skinny tail, but I don't want to pop it just because I don't want, that tail is so thin that I don't want to hurt the animal. But guys, that's an absolutely beautiful animal.
Jonathan's daughter is watching, and she would like to know, the iguana whipped her dad. What does she do?
It whipped her dad. I don't know. Did it break the skin? Do you need to put Neosporin on it? I don't know what to do. Yeah, guys.
Is this water?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, guys, iguana's tail whip, it's part of their defense. If you've ever been whipped by a big, like, 5-foot male iguana, it freaking hurts. It's like a whip. Like a bull whip, I should say, more specifically. Dennis, how many meals has it had? I don't know. We've only, how long have we had? Like a week? We would have done one meal. Obviously, that would be one meal.
Again?
Yes, the cresteds. Nobody bought any of them?
No,
dude,
people
that
for pairs and stuff.
guys.
We have them picked out for you.
How much is that Amazon going for right now?
$200.
$200.
Or you
$200
gonna buy it?
I gotta be honest. I'm there.
And then 10%
I'm there.
off.
And you can get it for 10% off, so you can get it for $180.
That's fantastic. Anybody who has a good appreciation for Amazon tree boas or garden boas, like I know our video isn't National Geographic quality, but that specimen is. Can I put it to this camera?
Yeah, put him on.
Can I hold him up to that camera?
Guys, like if you've ever seen like the garden phase or the candy cane phase, this is. I'm sorry, not the garden phase. The Halloween phase. That is better looking. That thing is blood red. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's looking brown on camera, but it is just fire engine red. Awesome specimen. Let me know if nobody takes the plunge.
I will. All right, guys. We might do some free shipping. It depends on what you guys do. If we can get the comments to just absolutely blow up with, just tell me what your favorite reptile is. Just comment your favorite reptile. If we get the comments to really blow up, we'll do a free shipping code for what? Like, you want to do it for 5 minutes?
10, 7.
We'll do a free shipping code for 5 minutes if we can get the comments to absolutely blow up. Just let me know what's your favorite reptile. Just comment the name of that. If we can really get it to go crazy, we'll do a free shipping code for 5 minutes for anything you guys want.
ISO rare pods. I can't get into live auctions to bid.
Are you an elite member? You can't get into auctions to bid. The only way you can get into the auctions to bid is if you're an elite member. And like I said, no, Richard, I thought you were an Elite member. Anyway, like I said, if you purchase an Elite membership during this live, you'll automatically be entered to win a juvenile, female, hypo, enchi, pastel ball python that we will mail to you for absolutely free. Costs you nothing.
Will we pull them out again?
Sure. And guys, speaking of free, I said at the beginning of this show, every month we do a $500 gift card giveaway for a person for a random customer who is subscribed to our email newsletter and our text alerts. All you have to do is go on the website and sign up for those things, and you'll automatically be entered to win. And you won't. It's not just for that month. You'll be entered to win for the upcoming month. So guys, that's our giveaway right there. Our female juvenile hypo pastel enchi ball python. That all you have to do is make a purchase for anything. It could be for an old Yu-Gi-Mon card. It could be for a tank tagger. It could be for live animals, dry goods, feeders, anything, and you'll be automatically entered to win. And we will announce the winner at the end of the show. Are we getting comments blown up or what? Dominic Kane, shout out from Maine. What's up, dude?
See a bunch of hearts popping.
Dennis, you want to see that Amazon again? You got it, brother. Shout out to Dennis Bow, excellent customer.
Don't show it to Dennis, because then I can't buy it.
Oh, that's true. Guys, I'm sorry. For the free shipping, when we do it... What? Yeah. Yeah, the free shipping is going to be for any order over $100. So...
Get your cards ready.
Get your cards ready. All right, let's go back here. Dennis wanted to see this absolutely killer. I would have called this guy a blood red. Look at that thing, because that's what he is. Truly beautiful. Look at that freaking animal. Absolutely incredible. These guys get about 5 feet. Fairly slender body. Obviously, they're an arboreal species. Truly, I mean, these guys come in such varied colors.
It looks like I think there's going to be a competition for this
what?
red Amazon.
Between who?
I don't know. Between, who wanted to see it? Who were you showing it
Dennis.
for? Dennis?
Dennis Bow.
And this other guy.
And
I don't know, 94.
Shout out to this other guy, 94.
and I'll also chime in there too is...
Let's switch back. Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
I'll chime in too is... Amazons are awesome because not only do you never know what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But at the same time, how they look at that size is how they're going to look when they're 4 or 5 feet long.
Yeah.
And 4 or 5 feet can seem like a big snake, but when it's only as thick as your thumb, it's a very manageable species. It's a very easy to care for species as
and
long
guys,
as you check your husband.
A lot of the time they're going to be perched up on a branch, so they're literally just going to be this big.
Right.
Even though they're 5 foot,
but
you know.
a lot of these other animals, they may lose some high contrast pigment as they get older, much as we all do, right?
Yeah.
But that thing's going to stay red.
Yeah.
Forever. It's going to look awesome. It's going to look that red when it's this big.
Yeah, truly.
You can't beat it.
That is a beautiful... I think one of my earlier snakes was a Halloween phase.
Oh, the coolest.
Amazon. Yeah. That thing was super cool. How I pay Dominic. How long you been in this game? You call us 12 times a day. You should know how to pay by now. Red Amazon? What is it called?
It's, the cherry red.
The cherry red. Oh, and Dominic, you can have those. Oh, the free shipping? Guys, I don't think I saw the comments blow up quite enough for the free shipping. Guys, let me know your favorite animal in the comments. Comment it. If I really see the comments blowing up, I'll go ahead and get that free shipping activated for you guys. But right now, I want to take a look at... Is it being slow? Yeah, you guys are too many people on the website. I can have Amazons. Yes, you can have Amazon. Guys, we have a great customer up in Maine named Dominic. Maine has super weird laws. They have a white list, so they have a list of approved animals to go in the state. It's super weird. That's what happens when liberals run it. I don't know why they did do that, but they do. So let's take a look at some Cresties. Guys, I'm amazed that nobody bought these. Look at this pair. This is a pair right here. This is a male and female. Wow. Full pinstripe, high contrast on the male.
Look at the brows.
Look at the brows. Look at the bolus. Look at those things, dude. That boy's ready to go.
I'm going to make a t-shirt that says frog butt for life with a Cresty on it.
That's funny, guys. If you guys didn't know, so crested geckos are the type of gecko that don't regenerate their tail when they drop it, and they're called frog butts. That's why that is funny. So that's the male. Beautiful high contrast. Full pinstripe down the back on that boy.
Here, give me the boy, and I'll put him on this camera.
Yeah, show the people of the gram.
I'm all about the gram.
And then Here's the female. Nearly full pinstripe down the back. Absolutely beautiful. No, that camera's off though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, gotta go to this one. Hello, Instagram. Look at the stripe.
That's that female. Guys, this pair right here would make incredible babies. Really, really pretty. I guarantee you get full pinstripe babies out of this. And crested geckos are just the best. They're the derpiest little goofballs. Look at him jump. He's gonna jump. Ready?
Look at the side patterns on these pinstripes are fantastic.
He's not gonna. Oh, look at that jump! Big leap. Yeah, get that. What's not working? Really?
One of the best pet geckos, in my opinion.
Oh, easily.
Look at that. It's like a dragon. Look at it going down that back. Look at that. There we go. Get some pinstripeness. Look at that. Look at that specimen. Absolutely awesome. Anybody who hasn't, they jump. Anybody who hasn't
Let's switch us back.
touched a crested gecko or held a crested gecko, it's the most silky smooth, velvety gecko you've ever played with.
Yeah, they're super smooth. It's weird. It's like a lot of people think, oh, all reptiles are like they have this like scaly, rough texture. Cresties are super smooth.
Where's the other pin? Just here?
Yeah. I
Okay.
put it back. How are we looking, Alicia, on that?
I can't get it to work. I don't know. I
All right. Yeah, let's text Drew. All right, guys, let's take a look at some. I didn't show you these gargs earlier. Absolutely incredible red stripe. This guy's fired down right now, so this is not his full potential. He swears this has never happened before. But guys, absolutely beautiful male red stripe gargoyle gecko. You get that one?
You got me with that one.
Get that one?
You got me with
A
that one.
pair of
That was
Cresties
good.
can cohab?
Yes, absolutely. Cresty, you can do even a trio, so one male and two females. You just can't do two males together; they'll fight. And that's gonna be the same thing with these guys.
And just going back to the pinstripe real quick,
Yeah.
while you got that guy out, look how dark it got after I put him back. Look at it; it's black.
Yeah.
That's a black and gold gecko. How incredible is that?
Hey, Dennis said no more competition. Did you buy the Amazon?
Oh, did it end?
No, the Amazon.
Oh.
Look at that.
Awesome specimen.
I love the high contrast like that.
Yeah.
You get the light cream to the dark brown like that. Nearly
Alright,
black.
do you want to see? The auction for the Jupiter isopods ended.
Oh, what did that go for?
$80.
Wow.
Guys,
It's like a $300 to $400 animal?
so we sell one Jupiter isopod for $40. We just auctioned 10 for $80 shipped. What? Do math for me. 450 minus 80. What is that off?
I don't know.
That's a gigantic discount. That's more than 75% off. So guys, that's what happens on our elite auctions literally every single day. Animals go for so much cheaper than they would normally. So, like I said, 10 Jupiter isopods is a $400 retail value plus $45 shipping. We just auctioned it for $80 shipped for 10 of those guys. So you can't really beat that. Dominic, I think did Dennis buy the Amazon?
About something. I haven't opened up.
But yeah, guys, check out this absolutely beautiful gargoyle, red stripe.
Woo! Dennis bought the Amazon tree boa.
Shout out Dennis, that's so awesome, dude. You're gonna get it.
Oh, Allison won the auction for the isopods.
Oh, nice. What's up,
Woo!
Allison? So Dennis, obviously Dennis is a great cut. Hey, no cursing, Dominic, settle down. Yeah, Dennis, we'll be getting that guy out for you Monday if that's when you want it shipped. Dennis is a great customer. Always tunes into our lives. So yeah, that was the male, and this is the female garg, that red stripe. This is the female that I picked out. Oh man, she gonna jump. She gonna jump. Look at that! Look at that girl. Yeah, this was like a red reticulated. You can see she's fired down right now, so you can faintly see the reticulated pattern on her back. Am I on camera there? Yeah, but like I said, she was fired up when I grabbed her, and her color was absolutely brilliant. She's a little fired down now. And my favorite thing about geckos is their eyes. Let's go to the background and see if I can show you guys.
Garg eyes are unlike anything else on the planet. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, she's a little feisty right now. I'm probably not going to get her to stop moving. But guys, she's fired down right now. Yeah. When she fires up, those red spots will be absolutely brilliant. That's how they look like when I grabbed her out of her enclosure earlier.
You can see the outline of the reticulated pattern.
Yeah.
That crazy, Persian rug pattern that they have on their back. Absolutely awesome.
All right, 8:30 we'll go live with shipping.
Yeah? 8:30. Okay. All right, guys. For 5 minutes. Ow, he bit me.
It bit you.
You bit me. Guys.
You're going to get it on camera.
It wasn't much to see. Guys, so you guys have been asking, so we're going to go ahead and give it to you. You blew up the comments. At 8:30 Eastern time, so in 4 minutes, we're going to go live with the free shipping. So you have the code? Don't say it yet.
Don't say it yet.
Do you have it, though?
Yes, I have it.
We have the code. So in 4 minutes, 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and announce the free shipping code. So go ahead and get whatever you're looking to get in your cart right now. So when we go ahead and give that code out there, you can go ahead and check out and take advantage of that free shipping. What are you guys going to buy? Let me know what you're going to buy with that free shipping and, get shipped out for you next week. Guys, who does better stuff for their customers in the industry than us?
Laura just became elite.
Shout out to Laura. You're not going to be disappointed. I guarantee it.
You haven't been using any poppers tonight.
Oh my! How could I?
How could you forget?
Boom! Shot. Let's go with double time. Thank you guys so much for signing up for Elite. I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed. Not only are you going to be able to get animals at a good price, it's fun. You get to get in there, battle out with people. And we got some really exciting things that we're trying to work on for Elite right now. I'll give you a little taste. We're trying to do what's called Dutch auctions or reverse auctions. Have you guys ever heard of that? Drew found those a while ago, and we were talking about it, and it's something really exciting. So it's something really exciting. If you want to look into that, let me know what you think. I think it'd be really fun to do reverse auctions or Dutch auctions is what they're sometimes also called, but they're so fun. Hey, why didn't I get my Elite? Tay, you went Elite?
Yes, she did. I thought we did.
I'm sorry about that, Tay.
Sorry.
Hold on, you're getting.
You get a pop. Woo!
Boom, one of those for you. That Alicia is gonna.
All over my head.
Alicia is gonna be cursing. Alicia's gonna be cursing me for sweeping up later.
Becky's asking, how do you get a pair of cresteds? Hurry up, the free shipping is coming up. Put them in your cart.
What do we have? What's the ad listed as?
$150. Oh, sub-adult crested.
Sub-adult crested geckos. They're $150 each. Put 2 of those in your cart. Go ahead and check out, and then let us know that you made it, and we'll get whichever ones you want put aside. I'll go ahead and show you the 2 pairs we got right now. They're numbered. We'll go ahead and put your name on them and get them shipped out for you Monday. How 1 minute away, guys. 1 minute away from free shipping. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the code as soon as the clock hits 8:30, and we're gonna go ahead and get that free shipping out for you. Make sure get stuff in your cart. Get ready. Get ready. Don't.
Ready?
How long is it gonna last? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Get your stuff in your cart.
All right.
I'm ready.
It is free ship.
Free ship is the code.
Code free ship.
Code free ship. Alicia came through with the
over
originality.
$100.
For any animal order over $100, you will get free shipping. So that's automatically $45 off. So go ahead and get things in your cart. Get ready to check out. And we'll get you some stuff shipped overnight for free. You can't beat that. That's as good as it gets. So,
especially if everybody wants those pair of crested geckos. Put 2 in your cart. Yep.
Okay, so let's get them in your cart and get out there quick. We don't want you to miss out. All right, let's change gears animal-wise. We've looked at a lot of reptiles. Why don't we look at some? Are we live on the code?
Yeah.
Guys, we're live on the code right now. Get in there and check out quickly. Let's go ahead and switch gears and take a look at some beautiful amphibians.
Ooh. Oh, he's ready to go.
Oh. Guys, this is a baby dumpy tree frog. This is a Australian blue dumpy, and he's literally escaping right now. Guys, I just caught him. Guys, dumpies are probably the best pet tree frog you can get. They're super hardy. A lot of tree frogs are delicate. This guy's chilling. This is a snowflake. So this guy will grow up and get white spots all over him. So he'll have that green, bluish hue to him, and he'll get spots all over him. Really cool looking. One of my favorite dumpy morphs. So dumpies are super good pets because, like I was saying, a lot of tree frogs are super delicate. These guys are hardy. They're super tough. They're easy to care for. They get big. Guys, when these things... Some people get these things so obese that they'll get fat over their eyeballs. Like, it'll be fat, like, pouring over their eyeballs for their eyebrows. It's absolutely hilarious. So, that was the blue. This guy's going to have some really nice blue color on him. This is the snowflake. He's going to get a bluish hue and be covered in little white dots.
I have an order shout out.
Let's hear it.
Tim just purchased a baby redfoot, and he used the code FREESHIP for free
nice.
shipping.
Shout out Tim. So Tim got free shipping on that redfoot, and he also got an entry into our ball python giveaway that we're going to announce at the end of the show for a hypo pastel inchy ball python. And this is just the regular green Australian dumpy tree frog, captive bred, obviously. Truly incredible. I love dumpies. Guys are so fun to watch them eat. They're goofballs. They're called dumpies because they have a goofy look on their face at all times. Really cool. Any more order shout-outs on that free ship?
No, not yet.
What? Let's go ahead and get us switched back. Let's see.
Oh, we do have somebody. I don't know how to say your name, but if you purchase the adult gargoyle, if you want, we can pick one out for you. We brought some up, or we can just pick a random one for you. So just let us know. I don't know how to say your name.
Nobody's jumping on the dumpy?
Nobody's gotten the dumpy yet.
The dumpy is like the coolest frog, man.
I love dumpies. We got snowflake dumpies. Freaking awesome.
Snowflakes.
They're not liberals, but you know.
So the dumpy tree frog, or the white tree frog, it's actually the first frog I ever got my fiance. I have a picture of it. I'm going to show the camera.
Oh, let's see it. No, go there.
Go there?
Yeah.
Go there. Let it focus real quick. Oh, too far away. I don't know if it's going to work.
No, it looks good.
But yeah.
It's a beautiful specimen.
A fine specimen. Show the gram. There we go. Whoops, wrong way. They're great frogs, man.
All right, we got 1 minute left on that free ship code.
1 minute on free shipping.
We have Russell. He purchased a regen red eye and a baby cresty.
Oh, nice, Russell. Okay, guys, so...
Oh, this person... Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter.
Go ahead.
This person that just commented, that last Mr. P, Mr. S, they want to see what the adult gargs are available.
Oh, they want to see the
They
adult
purchased,
gargs? Cool.
yeah.
Phil, why don't you show them some adult gargs right there?
These ones here.
And these guys here.
Which ones have we shown already or no?
We showed them all.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do these guys. So
he just bought one, so he's going to be picking one out right now.
all right, we're going to the zoom.
Are they
in.
numbered? Or
Yes, they're numbered.
they're numbered?
So here's
Okay.
male number 1.
This one's a male.
Look at that. He's getting huffy. Look at the cryptic pattern.
That's the retic.
Yeah.
That's the one that assaulted me and bit the palm of my hand.
Don't tell them that.
You're right. It wasn't a bite.
I love how they
It was a kiss.
have claws and pads.
Yeah, that is super cool.
Super cool. And the eyes. We always talk about the eyes. Gargs have the coolest eyes. So there's male number 1. Let's fix your tail, buddy. Get in there.
Oh, Randy.
Yeah.
Randy just purchased Imperfect Super Yellow Euromastic.
Yes! Yes,
Woo!
Randy. Randy, you are getting an absolutely incredible pet lizard here.
Here's male number 4.
There you go.
Strike. Look at that beast. Awesome. Fire engine red.
And that's
All
fired
right,
down.
guys,
That
I
thing will get
think-
so much redder.
I think the coupon expired.
Yep, 5 minutes has elapsed. Now let's go back up here. I want to show Randy the absolutely beautiful Euromastics he's going to be receiving. Look at that right there, Randy. You're getting... And guys, like I've said, we've had this guy for 6 months. I got a guy that's the Euro Whisperer. His name is George. He's got big Egyptian Euros at home. He takes care of all of ours here. He does so well with them. And this has been his pet for the last 6 months that he has personally cared for. And now he's going to you, Randy. Shipped out next week, as early as Monday, if that is what you please. What does Becky need help with?
I don't know, but it was supposed to be over $100, and her order wasn't $100.
Did you? Yeah, was your animal order over $100? What were we just doing? What were we just talking about?
We were talking about some guards.
Some guards, yep. Phil.
So now we're going to...
Did that person... did the free ship code not work because the website's being slow?
It wasn't being slow at that time.
It was. Can we send Becky a free shipping code?
I'd have to ask
Can you send her a $45 coupon?
Yeah, maybe
Here
I'd
it
have
is.
to.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to try to take care of you on that, Becky. We don't have our IT guy, Drew,
She's
with us
a
today.
loyal customer.
Oh, this is for Randy.
This is female number 2.
That's orange retic. Look at that thing.
Oh,
Absolutely beautiful. Jessica, the code didn't work for you. Was your order over $100?
Oh,
And was it in time?
I'm so sorry.
I tried so hard to order. You're making me feel terrible. You can't send a coupon to them?
I don't know. Maybe we could do another one. I could ask if we could do another one.
Okay, well, guys, Becky and Jessica, we're going to try to take care of you. I'm not sure what happened. What did you have in your cart?
Oh, red stripe. Oh, did we show that? That one was supposed to be a lot.
The red stripe guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming
That
out.
was supposed to be-
Yeah, that guy. The red stripe guard was 200, guys. Yeah, that's this guy.
So here's male number 3.
Yeah, guys, this is the red stripe. He's 200.
Wait, is this the red stripe?
It is. He's just fired. I'm positive. He's just fired down.
No, it's that one.
No, it's not. This?
No, the other one behind you. That one.
Are you
That's the
sure?
one that Austin wanted to do.
Show
Okay.
this guy.
Oh,
Switch
sorry.
cameras. Nope, you're good.
Usually there's like a button that works. But
Oh, no. Since it was 8:30, that means the Panther Chameleon auction ended.
Oh,
What did that guy go for?
Let's see. Oh, okay. Elena said. Oh, the Panther Chameleon did go for 114.83.
114. Guys, let's go back up here, Alicia. Guys, we retail Panther Chameleons for $300, and shipping is $45, and it went for $114 shipped. Guys, I'm telling you, you can't. There is no better value in the industry than Elite. I mean, guys, we do no. There's no reserve. Sometimes we take a loss on them, and that's okay. That's what we do for our Elite members. So. Hashtag justice for Becky
Oh,
and Jessica, guys. We're gonna try to take care of you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to take care of you guys. Please hold. You have a Jackson and 2 Cresteds in your order. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that's
that
well
should've
over
been,
$100, no doubt. But guys, this absolutely beautiful female Panther Chameleon just went for $114. Sell them for $300, and you have to pay for shipping, but not with Elite. Guys, if you could turn it back up for me, sir. All right, guys, so real quick, I'm just going to go over what you get with Elite. Obviously, you get access to all of our auctions, 9 2-hour auctions every single day, starting at 6 a.m., ending at midnight. You'll get a free monthly UGMon card shipped right to your door. All you have to do is claim it. You get 5% off the entire site. You get exclusive deals we do sometimes. Sometimes we do early access for animals and things like that. And it's just about the best value in the industry. It is, flat out. Nobody does anything like that. Do you have any more questions, Alicia? Yeah, Cherry and Knoll auction. Guys, we auction a lot of Cherry and Knolls.
Can we show some more ball pythons? I think there's a couple we didn't show.
Oh,
yet.
absolutely. I was going to show that yellow belly, not just because... Oh, that's a Viper Bow. That's cool.
Or we could do a
Oh,
micro-
GHI Lesser. Here we go.
That was a cool one.
So, guys, I think GHI stands for Gotta Have It.
Oh,
Is
Are you
that? I
serious?
think so. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure. Somebody let me know in the comments if they know if that's true. So this is a GHI Lesser. I don't know a ton about what GHI does genetically, but what Lesser is, it's in the leucistic allele. So it's in the leucistic family. So it reduces pattern. So if you and it's a co-dominant gene. So if you breed a lesser to another lesser, you'll make a leucistic. So if you guys know what that is, it's a bone white animal with blue or black eyes. And all you have to do is breed one of these guys to another animal that has the lesser gene, and you can create leucistic. I love leucistic animals. I've had a whole bunch of them. The first cobra I ever owned was a leucistic monocle cobra, a bone white monocle cobra with black eyes, absolutely incredible. I've had a leucistic pine snake. I've had leucistic axolotls. I always like leucistic. It's just super clean, all white, super cool. Do y'all sell black mambas? No, we used to. About a year ago, we had a bunch of were they West African?
East Africans.
East African green mambas. I think we had like a dozen juveniles. Truly terrifying animal. If you ever seen a black mamba in person? You've seen a 10, 11 foot. Remember when we went to that place on the West Coast? We went to this place on the West Coast. They had like 5 or 6 11-foot black mambas. That might be the scariest reptile on the planet. Lightning fast. Is it true that before anti-venom was 100% mortality?
Correct.
If you got bit, you died.
Correct.
100%.
True.
Scary animal. And guys, just so you know, real quick about black mambas. Black mambas aren't actually black. If you look at them, they're like gray or olive. They're black because the inside of their mouth is jet black. But yeah, sorry. That was a quick aside about black mambas. But yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful GHI lesser ball python. You can breed this guy to another animal that has a lesser gene, and you'll create leucistics. Beautiful animal. Absolutely incredible. Does Underground Reptiles go to Repticon? We do not. We do one show a year. It's in Daytona Beach. Actually, we did one. What was that one? Scales in West Palm.
Yeah.
We did one in West Palm a few months ago. But for years and years, the only show we do is the Daytona
National Reptile Breeders Expo.
That we just call it Daytona.
Yeah.
The big one in Daytona.
Yeah.
But yeah. He's so good at breeding snakes. For some reason, he's small-time seller, but he wish he could open his own shop. Hey, hit us up. We'll buy your stuff.
Got to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. That's where everyone does. What everybody does. Guys, the guy who founded Underground Reptiles, his name is Ryan. He started as a collector. Back in the early 90s, he'd go out and collect corn snakes and king snakes and sell them, and he built Underground to what it is now. So everybody's got to start somewhere. And that's a cool thing about reptiles. You can start it when you're a kid. Start breeding, like Tiki started breeding geckos when he was a kid, and now he runs a successful business. What else? Oh, guys, we got some beardies.
Someone's asking about red-tailed rat snake husbandry.
Red-tailed green rat snake? Oh, that's a cool animal. Yeah, that's another semi-arboreal old world rat snake. You're going to do a taller enclosure. They get about 5 feet. You can do a bigger Exoterra. One of the 36-inch Exoterras would be perfect. Moderate heat, I would do like a 75-watt heat bulb. Branches, leaves, hides, big water bowl. Decent humidity. You can spray them once a day. They're going to eat small rodents. They're super fun snake. And we actually have a couple different ones available right now. We had the regular green phase. I think we had some silvers, or we might have run out of those. But we also have some gold phase, which are my favorite. Those guys are absolutely killer. Show larger colored Amazon boa. I don't have any with me right now. You catch copperheads and sell them. That's cool.
Let's see. What can we show?
I was gonna show these little guys. If you want to go ahead and cut down here, I got a couple hatchling, adorable baby bearded dragons. This guy is a Hypo Inferno, right here. And then this guy is a citrus leatherback.
Hayden is asking what's a good reptile for a beginner, and these are
Boom,
great.
Right there, bearded dragon. That is the classic beginner reptile. How many people out there who are into reptiles, this was their first thing? So many. And guaranteed, its name was Spike. But yeah, these guys are really cool. And what's cool about the beardies, it's the morph ones like this Hypo Inferno here, these guys will get better coloring as they get bigger. So this guy will turn more and more red. And this guy is a citrus leatherback. He'll get more of an orange, and he's called leatherback because he's all smooth. They have less scales, I think?
I think it's the shape of the scale makes it smooth.
Yeah, he's really smooth. Super cool.
You would think that they'd be like...
Look at the pattern on that guy. That reminds me of like a New Mexico style wall
hanging
rug or something. Yeah.
Like
Rug.
A rug?
Rug.
Yeah, because a rug is cool.
Southwest rug.
Okay.
Nothing to do with
Yeah.
cool. It's like a native.
Our crested gecko is good for beginners.
Absolutely. If you want to switch back up here, crested geckos are phenomenal for beginners. They're easier to care for than beardies. They don't even need a heat light. Therefore, they don't need a glass tank. You can do. I used to keep mine in Sterilites that I drilled some holes in and hot glued some mesh over, obviously for some ventilation. But they're super easy. They're gonna eat a lot of what's called Pangea or Rapashi diet. It's like a powdered like fruit mixed with bugs basically, and you just put that in some water and mix it up and makes it like a little slushy for them to eat. They'll go over and lick that up. They'll also eat some small crickets, but they'll eat mainly that. Super good animal. I used to keep them myself. Super easy to care for. But yeah. Any other questions?
What was male number 4, Garg?
Garg number 4.
Was that the fancy one or no?
Yes, that was the red stripe.
Hooray, Garg.
Hooray, Garg.
Right.
Red stripe Garg. That's number 4 right there. Jessica, what questions you got? Let me know. I was curious when your Ugimon car. Hey, the Ugimon cars should be there any day now. We mailed them out last week. But guys, we mail them USPS. It's not gonna be overnight. But so yeah, they should be. I promise you, they'll probably be there Monday. But yeah, this guy right here should be in your mailbox very, very soon, Richard. I guarantee it. I went to a Repticon and held a crested gecko, and it was really cool. Hayden, yes, crested geckos are awesome. We got some beautiful ones available right now. We have, do we have babies or just juvies?
For what, crested geckos?
Yeah,
We
cresties.
only have babies right now.
We have babies.
And those sub-adults that you have.
Yeah, so we got some babies. If you're looking to go the baby route and grow it up, or if you just want one that's already, big and ready to go, we got some beautiful ones that we've been showing all night. Do we have any order shout-outs? What?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Let's show some more animals here.
Yo, I can't... Wait, did somebody jump on the Amazon?
Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis? Oh, pass it to me. I'll put it over here in the
Where is it?
pile.
There it is. Dennis is absolutely beautiful.
Unfortunately, Jessica, we only have one other yellow ear mask available. So I'm not sure what sex it is.
That's irradiated. For both. Yeah. Guys, we're probably going to be wrapping it up soon. We're going to keep showing you some animals, though. Until then, did he go to the bathroom in there? I think he did. Oh, no. This thing's so smoking,
What
too.
is it?
It's a surprise is what it is.
The surprise poop.
Is that a poop or is this just a dirty bag? No, that's fresh. Let's get him out of there anyway. This thing's, it's so gross. No, we're not getting him out. Please, get out of there. Go on.
While Peter takes his time to prepare the next animal, if you want to find a cool snake, look up the viper boa. It's a boa from Southeast Asia, correct?
Indonesia, yes.
And they are a boa, but they live in the leaf litter and the forest floor of the jungle, and they look and mimic a viper. They have the same shaped head, they have the same patterning. It's in the genus Candoya. So if you want to Google that and check out a really cool snake, I highly recommend you do it. Underground has an awesome selection of viper boas at the moment, but that one made a mess, so we're not going to show it. Back to you, Peter.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you.
Can you pass me a Sharpie from over there? Please? Yeah. Thank you. This one's dying.
All right, this guy. So this, you're going to say like, oh, that looks like a normal ball python. Oh, but it is not. So this is what's called a yellow belly ball python. Yellow belly het clown. So yellow belly is another gene that is in the I'm sorry, it's not a leucistic allele. It's allele. It's something very close. So this guy can produce what's called an ivory. So if you breed a yellow belly to another yellow belly, you'll produce what's called an ivory, which is it's an all-white snake nearly with some yellow hue on the back usually. It looks a lot like a leucistic. And he's het for clown, which is an incredible gene as well. So if you guys don't know what het means is short for heterozygous, which means that it only refers to recessive traits. So it's an animal that carries a trait, but it's not visible. So you can be het for albino. So that means an animal he has that albino gene in him. It's just not visual. So if you breed a het to another het, you have I believe it's a 66% chance to produce visuals of that animal. So, so this guy's het clown. So if you bred him to another animal that was either visual clown or het for clown, you could produce clowns.
Do ball pythons bite?
Anything to bite. I have been bit by ball pythons. It's extremely rare. They're a very docile species. That's why it's so many people's first snake, because they're a super tame animal. Well, yeah, of course anything can bite, but generally no. Generally no, they're not going to bite.
Someone's also asking, what is a good lizard that doesn't eat bugs?
Ooh. Uromastyx. Uromastyx, like the yellow one we rehoused tonight. Those guys are going to mainly eat fresh greens, lentils, things like that. Do you know any others?
What do you mean?
Lizards that don't eat bugs? Can you think of any offhand?
I mean, bearded dragons mostly when they get adulthood.
That don't eat bugs.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah. Uromastyx is definitely the best option in my opinion.
Go to a tortoise.
Yeah, go to tortoise.
Yeah.
Tortoises are definitely good. Do you guys have any baby peach throat monitors you can show? Do we have any in stock?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do. What do baby crested geckos eat? So mainly they're going to eat what's called Reptiles or Pangea gecko diet. It's just this powder that you mix with some water. It's got all the nutrients and stuff. Because in the wild they eat a lot of like rotten fruit, I think is what it is. So that simulates that. It's got like
Fruit paste.
It's a fruit paste, and they'll eat some small bugs like crickets, and you can do some roaches when they get a little bit bigger as well.
I have some order shout outs.
Let's hear 'em.
Rebecca just purchased 2 baby crested geckos and a rainbow Jackson.
Oh, nice. Shout out, Rebecca.
And then Jessica purchased a baby premium crested gecko and a yellow Uromastyx.
Nice. Very nice. Hayden, do we sell turtles? Of course we sell turtles. Search turtle in the turtle bar is what I was going to say. Search turtle in the search bar, and you'll see all the turtles that we have. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Hayden. We are here to answer your questions, my man.
We should open a turtle bar.
What would a turtle bar be?
Just a bar that's obviously kid friendly.
The turtles
and has turtles.
deliver your food.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
On their back.
We train sliders. I feel like a tortoise would slightly be better at that.
Yeah.
No. We train the turtle.
Slow. Yeah.
Dang, that's a good point.
That is a good point.
That's bad customer service, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or just how about this? You have turtles on display at all the tables in the restaurant.
But you said it's a bar that's kid friendly.
Yeah.
It serves like chocolate milk and stuff.
I was thinking
Milkshakes,
smoothies, but
yeah.
All
right.
We'll go
Yes.
Dustin is asking. My mic is my mic on? My mic's on. Okay.
You guys hear Alicia?
Is it worth making a bioactive enclosure for a crested gecko? And do iguanas eat fruit only?
Well, no, they eat mainly vegetables. Fruit's more like a treat for an iguana. But is it worth it? Yeah. I mean, there's no harm in it. You know, doing a bioactive setup for a crested gecko. You know, you get the isopods, you get the spring tails. You're gonna have to clean up less poop. They're not big animal. They don't poop a lot as it is. So
just don't use that many fancy isopods because the geckos are probably gonna eat the bigger ones.
Yeah, they're gonna be. You know, if you're buying Jupiter isopods at $40 a whack, you know that you're feeding that thing better than you feed yourself. So.
Also, can you show the male and female helmeted chameleons?
Oh, absolutely. Alright guys, so like all chameleons do, they change their color. This guy was a completely different color when I grabbed him earlier. Yeah.
Oh, he's like green now.
Yeah.
He was like pure white.
He looked a lot different just a few hours ago, but oh man, that's a really good shot
He
actually.
looks so cool.
Guys, this is an underrated chameleon right here, helmeted. So that's the male. He's got the crest, that's how you can tell. These guys are sexually dimorphic. And that's the female. She got the little crest. She's reaching out. Oh.
You can.
That's male and female. God, look at that. Chameleons are just the coolest animals. Look at them. Look at their little eyes moving around. Absolutely incredible animals. What?
Always watching.
360 view. Always watching. Obviously, they hunt with their tongue. Prehensile tail, which means they hold on with their tail like it's a limb. Hey guys, these are super underrated. What are these? $50?
Yeah.
I think these guys are $50.
Should I come right there?
Really underrated chameleon out of Africa. So cool.
I mean, it's a teal color, but that's a blue lizard.
Yeah.
Ooh, guess what?
What?
Jared just purchased the female Greek tortoise.
Oh, nice.
We gotta show it to him.
We do have to get that. He made a mess before I could bring him up. So I was washing him off in the sink.
And Kimberly purchased her Panther Chameleon auction.
Oh, nice. Shout out, Kimberly.
And she bought some sticks and vines.
Some sticks and vines. Phil, if you want to do me a favor,
what can I do, bud?
Get on camera for a second so I could go get homeboys. Hey, babe. Sorry, my lovely girlfriend's in the chat. And I will go show those things are killer. Those things should be selling.
So, for those who did not join us earlier, I'm going to show a very cool lizard.
Moose scrap. Sorry, keep going. Inside joke.
Meet the parents?
No.
So this is Tribolinatus gracilis. This is the crocodile, or red-eyed crocodile skink. These are not the red eyes.
Of course you know the scientific on those.
These are not the red eyes. These are what they call the white eyes. So, I'm actually going to pull this guy a little closer. You can see. How cute is that? A literal dragon. These guys eat bugs. They're kept in a very, very simple setup, 20-gallon long with some mulch and some leaf litter and a nice big water basin to swim in. They are highly aquatic, but they are not an aquatic species permanently. They got to come out on land to do their business. But they only get a little bigger than this. And as you can see, they're very relaxed. I'm not even holding this one. He's holding me.
You okay?
I forgot. You're gonna show this guy. How could I forgot? Look at this guy.
Oh. I'm being bumped.
No, you're not being bumped. We're gonna show him in a minute.
Oh, we're gonna show him in a minute? Okay. Well, like I said, crocodile skinks from Indonesia and Southeast Asia. They are literal dragons. These are slightly smaller than adulthood. But I mean, if you want to have a dragon at home as a pet that's super chill and eats bugs, and you can name all kinds of Game of Thrones names, this is the species for you.
Nice. Someone is asking to see the highway ball python. Do you know what
Sure.
that one is?
Yep. I'll grab it for him right now.
And someone had asked, what plant should I order to start a bioactive terrarium?
Most people start off easy with a plant called pothos or pothos. It's a vine that comes out of the Solomon Islands. They're found in every nursery, every garden center. Everybody's got it. You can get it at Home Depot. You can get it at Lowe's or even Walmart Garden Center. It's a vine that's bright neon green. They have some what they call variegated types, which have like white and yellow veins going through the leaves. But they're very, very hard plants to kill. All you do is put the plant in water and let it do its thing. So a lot of people will start off by setting up a vivarium that is in the foundation of a bioactive. So it's got some fake plants, it's got some fake logs, maybe some cork bark, all stuff that you can purchase on Underground's website. And then if you do happen to get that little clipping or that little vine of pothos, you start with that. And once that pothos starts to grow and kind of get unruly, you cut off a couple pieces, and now you got more plantings. And then from there, a lot of people go to stuff like bromeliads or even orchids, depending on the humidity level. If you're doing something like a crested gecko, I would stick to stuff that is not too knock-overable. Crested geckos have a tendency to kind of be clumsy, and they'll jump off the wooden bark, or they'll jump off the glass, and they'll hit the plant and knock it over. So, but definitely pothos or pothos if you get a chance to start with that.
Who was the guy that bought the...
Jared.
Boom! Female Greek tortoise. Look at her.
She's so cute.
She's absolutely beautiful. Guys, Greek tortoises are super cool. They don't get really big.
That's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is full size. So if you're looking for a tortoise that doesn't get huge, Greek tortoise is obviously incredible. Guys, I had an animal over here that I completely forgot about. And I don't know how I could
On the topic of chelonians, you want a hand with that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, you want to... Alicia, I'm gonna give you his Greek so we can put his name on.
Tortoise, coming.
Guys, let's go macro before I get over.
Oh my gosh, you actually brought that thing up
I
here?
told you.
You gotta.
Guys, this is one of the coolest animals in the world, in my opinion. This is called a mata turtle. These guys are this is an absolutely incredible animal. I'm going to go ahead and try to lift him up a little bit so I can show you his head. Guys, look at that. He looks all like moss and leaves, leaf litter. Look at his little face. Look at his tiny face. Incredible animal. These things get huge too. This guy's just a juvenile. He doesn't even fit on the camera. But these, how big do these get? Like 30 inches?
About that.
Yeah, they get absolutely
almost a meter in carapace.
Guys, they're so big. A meter in carapace, which is shell, I believe that means. I'm guessing, but I think that means shell. Guys, they look like moss. They get this super long neck. They don't have a beak, right? They have like a...
No, they have a little smiley face.
They have a...
show them the smiley. There it is.
Damn!
Little smiley face.
Look at how long his neck is. Look at it. He's got like a gummy little mouth and like a little goatee. Super long neck on him. Guys, watching these guys literally inhale live fish is like the coolest thing ever. Yeah, they're super cool. There aren't any for sale? Don't we have...
I think they're out of stock.
Did we sell them?
They did sell.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry I had to tease you like that. We had some available yesterday.
We're going to get some more of those soon.
Yeah, we're going to get some more. Go ahead and sign up for notifications, and we'll let you know when we get more, and we get them in pretty often. Truly incredible. Guys, when you see a nearly 3 foot...
Peter,
yes.
I'm so sorry. Do you want to help out Nick real quick?
What's wrong with Nick?
How do you get AutoBid to work on the auction?
Okay, go back up. AutoBid, it's super easy. Thank you, Phil. All you do for AutoBid is you literally just put in the highest amount you're willing to pay, and that's AutoBid. So, all right, so let's say, it's same as eBay if you've ever done eBay. Let's say the auction's at $50. You're willing to spend $100. You go ahead and put in $100. It's not going to automatically go to $100. It's going to go to $1 above what the current highest bid is. So if that auction is at $50, you put in 100, your bid is automatically going to be at $51. So if anyone puts in any amount below $100, you'll automatically outbid them by $1 up to your $100 limit. So if you get up to that $100, then somebody puts in $110, they'll outbid you by $1, and then you'll have to bid more than 110 to outbid that guy. That's how AutoBid works. Super easy. Yeah, you just put in the max amount that you're willing to pay, and boom, that's all you have to do.
I think somebody wants to see the highway again.
Oh, the highway. The highway is awesome. This is one of my favorite. I think this is in like the gravel asphalt allele.
Ooh, we gotta do that frog.
Which frog?
The Highland Bronze.
Oh yeah, the Highland Bronze. Guys, this is one of the cooler ball python morphs I've ever seen. This is called the Highway. I honestly don't know what makes it, but just to think that we've gone from what normal ball pythons look like to this is truly incredible. Let's go get this guy in the macro. I think he's going in his shed, so he's not quite as colorful as he usually is. Usually these yellows are a lot brighter. But look at the reduced pattern on the side. Incredible broken dorsal stripe in yellow. Wow, truly incredible. How much is this guy? $150. $150 for an animal that cool.
Someone just said highway is a yellow belly asphalt. Is that true?
I think it is. I'm not positive. Like I said, I don't know a ton about this. I will take your word for it. But yeah, absolutely incredible ball python right there. Asphalt. If you're looking to get into breeding, shout out Instagram. Take a look at that guy. Really incredible. What else were we gonna show? Male or female? Here, I will find...
It's a female.
It's a female?
Oh, no. Wait, yeah, it's a female. It's sexed on the website.
Boom. Female, $150. Juvenile, obviously already doing well.
Can we show the Highland Bronze?
Yes, the Highland Bronze.
You might want to pull up a picture on your phone.
Guys. Highland Bronze, I didn't even know that. Who told us this?
Victoria.
Victoria looked up. So, here, let me show you the Highland Bronze, what they look like as babies, and then Phil's going to show you what they look like when they get to adulthood. It's truly incredible transformation. If you're into dart frogs, obviously dart frogs are some of the most beautiful animals on the planet. They're like a tropical fish. So this guy is little tiny Highland Bronze Auratus.
So why do they call it Highland Bronze? Where's the bronze?
That's a good question, Alicia. Where is the bronze? So these guys have like a black. So they obviously they have that turquoise color and then the black.
He has a face on his.
He has a face on his back. Will you look at that? It's like this.
Yeah.
Like if he had a mustache. But yeah, so as they grow, this black in between all this turquoise here is going to fade into this crazy bronze color. That if Phil, you got that picture up?
Pulling it up, man.
Phil's pulling it up right now, and it's truly incredible. And for you guys that don't know, these are captive born. Let's go ahead and go back up here. These are captive bred dart frogs. You're like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, isn't that thing poisonous? Let's see the adult here. Look at that. Look at the bronze in between the turquoise. Absolutely incredible. So a lot of people are like, oh man, those are poison dart frogs. Aren't you afraid you're gonna get sick? Guys, so what makes dart frogs poisonous is they eat a certain ant that eats a certain plant in the wild. So when these guys eat that, their body makes excuse me, some kind of chemical reaction to where they produce that secretion. That secretion that's poisonous. There are some that excuse me, I gotta get some water.
Go. So
there are some that are lethal, aren't there?
There are.
Like Terribilis?
Yeah, so these are in the genus Dendrobates, or Dendrobatus, and these particular ones come from the highlands in Panama. Panama has a ton of frog species, and several of them are these dart frogs. They call them poison dart frogs because a lot of the indigenous people many, many moons ago would take the frogs and they would smear their arrow tips for their bows and arrows and their blowguns on the back of the frog, get the poison, and use it to hunt animals to eat. That's where the name comes from. Now these frogs...
Watch Apocalypto, and you'll see that.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
These frogs are captive bred here in the United States. They're no longer removed from Panama. Obviously, they're all protected because they're so special, especially this highland locality, a higher altitude locality. And when you deny them the bugs that Peter was talking about in their food, they don't get that toxin because the bugs would eat a particular plant, and then the frog eats the bug, and that adds to the frog's toxin. So all frogs and toads have toxins in them, but the majority of the ones, especially in the pet trade, they serve no danger to us. Now, there are dart frogs that are lethal, and even in captivity, they're denied that. They don't have that poison aspect to them, and you could actually have them as a pet.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. How crazy is it that would, like, there's like this chain reaction. Plant exists, ant eats plant,
right?
Frog eats ant that eats plant, and then he makes poison. Super crazy.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think David just wanted to.
You touch it and you die.
And you touch it. Terribilis, obviously.
Terribilis, yeah.
Comes from means terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those things can kill you. David wanted to see a dwarf fisher's chameleon. There's one right there. Absolutely beautiful, underrated chameleon. They don't get big, so if you're looking for something that doesn't need a lot of space, there you go. Eats little tiny crickets and bugs and stuff like that. Prehensile tail, curled up. Super cool animal. Guys, we're probably be wrapping up soon, so let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see, and we'll go ahead and get that on screen for you. And don't forget, guys, we're also going to announce... Yeah, absolutely. We're also going to announce the winner of our Hypo Pastel Enchi Ball Python.
Debbie!
What'd Debbie do?
She became elite.
Oh,
she got a baby Cresty.
Oh, nice, Debbie. So, guys, Debbie just became an elite member and made a purchase, so she's automatically entered to win that ball python.
David, he ordered 2 Senegals and became elite.
Oh, nice, David. Awesome. So, guys, elite members...
So they're a little confused on what dart frogs eat now, since you said they eat ants in the wild.
guys, no, you don't have to feed them ants in captivity. They'll eat small. When they're super tiny babies, you can do flightless fruit flies. When they get bigger, they'll eat crickets. It's no problem at all. They don't have to eat ants, but that's just what they do in the wild.
Most of them just eat fruit flies their whole life, especially the larger species of fruit flies. And you guys still selling cultures?
Yes.
So you can jump on camera. The fruit flies are bred to be flightless. They still have wings. They just can't fly. And they're actually not the same species of fruit flies that you'd find in your kitchen or your home, on your rotten apple that you forgot to put away in the fridge.
Is it Malagaster the bigger one or Heidi Eye? I can never remember.
I
can literally
but
never
Malagaster
remember.
and Heidi Eye are the two most common. And what you do is they'll actually breed in the container that you buy to feed the dart frogs. And what'll happen is if you get into a cycle, you can actually have a new culture that you're feeding the frogs. They're breeding, laying eggs in that culture, and then by the time you finish feeding those off, more babies are hatching out, and you can continue to produce your own food at home for your dart frogs. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And a lot of these dart frogs, they're so small as adults, I mean, literally fit on your thumbnail, that they'll eat those small, typically Heidi Eye flies their entire life. The Anolis?
Oh, yes, the Anolis. Guys, we've been showing chameleons all night. What I'm going to show you is somebody that wishes he was a chameleon. This is a Cuban false chameleon, which is actually a species of anole. These guys are related to the Cuban night anole. If you look at the side of their head, their profile, they look a lot like a Cuban night anole. Much tamer though, nowhere near as flighty or as bitey as a Cuban night anole. And a lot cooler looking in my opinion. You know anything about these guys?
Yeah, so this is Anolis barbatus. This is, I think, the second largest anole in the world.
Are they really?
Yeah. There's one that's...
What gets bigger?
There's one that's slightly bigger, also found in Cuba, but because of our, political issues with Cuba, we don't really get them. And let me just Google that, because I know someone's going to fact check me and yell at me and tell me I don't know anything about anoles, which is totally cool. Okay.
Yeah, guys, these guys are super cool, very chill. You can see, I don't know what it's called when an animal. You know what it's called when an animal looks like another animal?
Oh, I did, and now I don't remember because you asked me.
It's like like in Madagascar, there's that thing that looks like a cat.
Yeah.
But it's not a cat. I forgot what that's called. If anybody knows what that is, let me know in the comments. The scientific term for that. I always thought that was so bizarre, though. It's like, are there any species of chameleon in Cuba?
No.
Why? So why does this thing look like a chameleon?
It just does.
Super bizarre. Nature is wild, guys. How cool is that guy? Yeah, these guys are just gonna eat, your standard crickets. You can do roaches and worms and stuff.
Convergent evolution.
Convergent evolution. That's it. Super bizarre.
So according to the Googles, they're saying that the Cuban night anole is actually the largest in the anole species.
No way.
And this one, they refer to this typically as a bearded anole because they get that crazy cool beard
look at that.
as the second largest.
That'll become more pronounced as they get bigger underneath the chin right there. Yeah, we'll go mac. Look at this guy just chilling on my finger.
Yeah.
Chilled out, relaxing, all cool.
And they get a great size for an apartment terrarium. Something that's honestly smaller than your TV that you can set up with some live plants or even some fake plants and just have a little window into the Cuban highlands in your house.
Look at that.
Can you show the chin?
Just get a small taste. Just get a small taste of communism right in your living room.
They have a little beard on their chin.
Look at that.
The adults.
Look at his little dewlap popping out.
Stupid cute.
And guys, they're super slow moving. They walk like a monkey tree frog. Have you ever seen those guys walk? They just move one leg at a time. They don't go flying across the room the way the night anoles do. Super cool. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. But so let me know if there's anything else in the comments that you wanted to see.
You haven't shown?
I think there are. I don't think we showed the one in that big bag there. What is that one?
Pastel Clown and then OD and G.
Yeah, OD, orange green. Let's go ahead and pull that guy out while I put this little lizard away.
Oh, nice. I was not expecting it to look like that. Cool.
What is this orange dream het clown? Is there any other genetics?
Yeah, Orange Dream Enchi Het Clown.
Orange Dream Enchi Het Clown. I don't know a ton about the Orange Dream gene, to be honest. If anybody knows anything, let me know. Yeah, the Enchi, Enchi usually does this to the patterning. Makes like this weird, like sometimes tiger stripe all the way across patterning. Really cool. Het Clown. Clown is a super cool gene. If you guys look that up, really cool animals. The ball pythons that have the clown gene in them. Really cool. Obviously, super chill animal. Great for kids. Great for first-time reptile or snake owners. They're really good. For sure. Check those guys out. Boom. Have any more questions, Alicia?
Do we have any banana morphs? I don't think so.
We don't have any bananas. Banana is super cool. We don't have any bananas right now. A weird thing about bananas, I don't know how this works, but bananas there's only male bananas.
Ooh.
What?
Really?
They call them male makers. So if you breed bananas, I think it's like 98% of bananas are males. I don't know why. They don't produce females. Super strange.
Someone said a Hog Island boa. What is that?
Hog Island. When was the last time you saw a Hog Island boa, Phil?
It's been a while.
Hog Island boas are super cool. Are they a type of red tail?
Nope, they're their own thing.
Yeah. So Hog Island boas I haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, super cool boa. We used to have them in the store every once in a while, but yeah, they have not been around in a long time. JT likes Hog Island boas.
Yeah.
Use code Lucky Lizards at checkout for 10% off.
Guys, Lucky Lizards at checkout. You can get 10% off anything. Guys, any special we run, it's only going to be while the show is live, and we're not going to be live for too much longer. We're going to start to wind down here in a little bit.
Maurice says he has a female banana.
Who has a female banana? Maurice? How much you pay for that? Well, you don't have to tell me that, but that's super rare to have a female banana ball python. Guys, you know about our tank taggers? We just got brand new tank taggers that are just higher quality than these guys. This is axolotl. This is my favorite one, I think. This is leucistic axolotl. Boom. That's chondro hugging area for all you edgelords out there. What else do we got?
Order shout out to Jessica. She just purchased a female dwarf fishers.
Oh, shout out. Female dwarf fishers, all those chameleons, the dwarf fishers, the helmeted, the Elliots, all those smaller African chameleons, in my opinion, are super underrated. A lot of people look at things like the Jacksons and the Veiled and they're like, oh, that's iconic, and they are, but those other chameleons are definitely don't get the respect they deserve. They're super
also
cool.
has a female banana.
What?
I think you need to get fact checked.
Guys,
here.
I was just telling you how rare these things are.
I don't
Stop
think
making
he
me
knows
look
what
like
he's
a
talking
liar.
about.
Ball python, hiding spot. You guys know they like to hide. Obviously, that's the name of the game.
Pull out the pilatus again.
What's the pilatus?
The Spilotes.
Yeah. He'll use all these scientific names because he knows so much about these dang animals.
Oh,
I don't know that.
You gotta know what's what.
You do have to know what's what. What happened there? What was the woo for?
It was for Jessica getting her 4 fishers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debbie asking, can I get an axolotl tank tagger with my crested order? Guys, we just started doing order bumps. I should have mentioned this earlier. For our tank taggers, if you're going to check out with a live animal or some dry goods, you can go ahead and get tank taggers added to your order for 50% off at the cart page. But yeah, guys, I was showing this guy a little bit earlier. This is a Nicaraguan. Some people call him Mexican, right?
So the Mexicans are different.
Are they really?
Species,
yeah. So this is the Nicaraguan tiger rat snake. These guys are getting about 8-9 feet. Absolutely huge colubrid. This guy's super chill. This is a juvenile size. He's about 3 foot. These guys can be a lot to deal with, if you get like a wild caught adult. So the best thing to do generally is get them as juveniles like this. If you're not looking to just like do battle with this guy until he tames down. But yeah, obviously you can see this guy's extremely tame. Mainly arboreal species, rodent eaters, super easy to care for. Like all rat snakes, they're super durable. They do really well in captivity.
I correct myself. It is the same. It's still pilatus.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah.
Spilotes pilatus.
Because sometimes Dan writes on their tanks Mexican. Yeah. So, what do you guys say we go ahead and announce? What?
Do you want to show the crested geckos one last time? Maybe they'll...
Maybe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and show you guys some absolutely killer crested geckos, which I'm incredibly surprised that no one has bought. Yeah, let's go macro on this bad boy. Guys, look at this. This is a pair, male and female. That's the girl right there. That's the boy. Look, she's already trying to make you eggs and make you money. That's the girl. That's the boy. Super high contrast, full pinstripe, beautiful blotching on the side. Almost full pinstripe on this girl. This pair would make beautiful babies.
She's got some Dalmatian in it too, right?
Oh, she does. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Look at those dots right there. A little bit of Dalmatian. Couple little dots there on the head if my giant head isn't in the way. But guys, crested geckos are super easy to breed. They lay eggs like clockwork nearly every month. Yeah, you can do one male and multiple females in an enclosure. They don't need heat, so you can do them in sterilite bins with some holes in them. And they lay eggs. The eggs don't even need to be incubated. You can put them in I used to put them in like just damn coconut fiber, I think, in a deli cup and put them on my shelf and wait a few months for those guys to hatch out. Super fun project to do, and it's always fun because like these guys' genetics, it doesn't work the same as like ball python, where it's like you breed pastel to pastel, you make super pastel. These guys, I forgot what it's called. Phil probably knows what it's called when genetics are just like they kind of just freestyle. They go with the flow every time, and you can get something different. Same thing with blue-tongued skinks. But yeah, these guys are this is a beautiful pair.
Are those our ex breeders or?
No.
No.
No, we didn't breed these guys.
No.
It's kind of annoying that the camera isn't doing this specimen justice.
It really is.
They're such great looking animals.
Like on the last live, we gave away a high pink Guyana red-tailed boa.
Right.
It was just it felt like a crime that people weren't really seeing how beautiful it is. But the person who won that, obviously got to see in person, see how beautiful, how high pink that boa was. But look at the stripe on that thing.
Oh yeah, the
he
crest.
Just leaped it out of my hand. If you guys have ever, Alicia came up with the idea for the tank tagger with the crested, with one leg flying through the air. I think that would be so funny. I really want to work on that tank tagger. But yeah.
What's a good age for somebody to start breeding bearded dragons?
How old should the person be?
I think the bearded dragons.
The bearded dragons? I don't know. What size?
I was always told at least 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3, yeah.
But you should do 2 to 3 years and then appropriate adult body weight.
Yeah, that's most important is how big they are. Obviously, you want to make sure, especially for the females, that they can handle having a clutch of eggs. But yeah, guys, we're going to be winding down soon, so we're probably going to announce the winner of a Hypo Pastel Enchi Ball Python real soon. So, guys, if you want to enter to win that, you got to make a purchase for anything on the site. I just saw over here that I actually have the new tank taggers, and they're significantly higher quality.
Oh.
Boom, look at that. Tarantula Dine-In Restaurant, reserved for 8 legs. Chameleon Tongue Firing Range, I love this one. Look at the little bug he's eating there. Super cool. Leucistic Axolotl Swimming Zone. Ball Python Hiding Spot. Sulcata Growing Zone Yield. I think, what did I write in there? You're going too fast, something like that. Chondro. Bearded Dragon Chill Spot. Guys, you can purchase one of these, and you'll automatically be entered to win that ball python.
So Hayden is asking how old he should be in order to start breeding animals.
How old are you? I mean, realistically, if you're doing something like a crested gecko, if you're 13 years old, in my opinion, that's old enough. Don't buy anything if you're that age. Make sure you have your parent with you to get the credit card. Don't be stealing your parents' credit card. Yeah, if you're 13, in my opinion, that's more than old enough. With a little bit of your parents' help, you can definitely breed crested geckos, no problem.
Drum roll, we have a winner. Are we ready?
We have a winner?
Yeah.
Let's see that bad boy.
Are we ready?
Are we ready? Are you guys ready? Naja, no, I wish we had some monocle cobra, some spectacled cobras, but we don't have any right now. We do have a few absolutely beautiful spinning cobra morph. We have a leucistic and a pied jobbing spinning cobra, which are absolutely incredible. All right, guys, it is time to announce
the winner of the Hypo Pastel Bearded Dragon.
Nope.
Whoa.
Hypo Pastel Bearded
Dragon.
That would look wild. The winner of the Hypo Pastel Enchi Ball Python, drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
Alicia, and the winner is
Jessica.
Jessica who? Wait.
Am I allowed to say last name?
Wait, is it in the chat?
Jessica, are you in the chat? Are you still here?
That was hashtag justice for Jessica?
Yeah, I think it was.
Hashtag justice for Jessica. How about this for justice? You're getting a free Hypo Enchi Pastel Ball Python. Congratulations, Jessica. We're going to go ahead and get this guy added onto your order to ship out, hopefully Monday. That's as soon as possible, and get you this absolutely incredible animal for absolutely free. And yes, justice has been served for Jessica. That is right, Tay.
Jessica, where are you?
Jessica, are you still in the chat? Let us know.
She's not here.
Hayden says he'll be 17 this year.
You.
Yes, Jessica Larson, you are the winner. Congratulations.
Do you want to be the winner?
You are the winner of that absolutely beautiful Hypo Enchi Pastel Ball Python. We're going to go ahead and get that guy added onto your order for you. All right, guys, we're going to be winding down here. Congratulations, Jessica. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this live. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys got to see some really cool stuff. We'll be doing more lives coming up. Obviously, we're giving away more stuff, doing more deals. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter so you can know anytime we're going live in our text alerts. We're gonna send out a newsletter and a text every time we go live. And like I was saying earlier,
and follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok also, and YouTube. Like I was saying, if you're signed up for our text alerts and our email, you'll automatically be entered every single month to win a $500 gift card that we announced the winner of on this show. I think we did it 2 weeks ago, so in just about 2 weeks we'll go ahead and announce that. So that's always awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name's Peter. I want to give a very special thank you to my dear friend and our special guest, Phil. What's the Instagram? You're going to go
Venom Exchange Radio and the Herpetoculture Network.
And the Herpetoculture Network. All right, guys, that's Phil. I'm Peter. Thank you so much, Alicia.
Good night.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.